Step. Okay, there we go. Nigga, where your fucking drink at, nigga? No, you ain't been on the goddamn show in a while, nigga. This is what the fuck we do on Wednesdays, nigga.
Wow.
Whoa.
Get your shit together, Sean.
It's real
Whoa.
aggressive.
Now let's drink up. Salute. This is how we start off the goddamn Wednesday show.
Tip back
All right,
and sit down.
Hey, Merv, I'm going to take my shot, but I got some shit to tell you at the end.
Yo, tip back
Ah!
and
Bro, I've been taking orders for 20 fucking years, man. You're not the boss of me.
My bad.
Yo,
My bad.
Becca, can you sit down?
Nope.
What
I
the
gotta
fuck
let everybody
you
know who's
doing?
the boss up in here.
Oh my god. Becca, being
Hey,
extra.
bro.
I need to let niggas know.
She gotta be Heisen.
Nigga, that nigga jigga.
Gotta be related to Heisen.
Ain't nobody talking about that right now.
Don't
y'all-
do us like that, Sean.
Hey, Becca, just to let you know, you a nigga tonight. So when I speak, I'm just gonna say how y'all niggas doing. I ain't doing niggas ain't lit. You nigga, you got the Jay-Z show. I know you about to rep like just like a Brooklyn nigga. So
Trey,
tonight,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, son?
tonight you're an honorary nigga. I'm just
Word
letting you
back,
know.
son. My dog. Feel you.
So how y'all niggas doing?
We all right, son? What's good with you?
I'm kind of tired, man.
Yeah, look,
Oh,
you're
hell yeah.
tired.
Fuck you tired from, nigga? You alive? You should be tired.
What?
I don't know how that makes sense at all, but we'll just go with it. You know?
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't even go together.
Bro, I'm not allowed to be tired, man. I mean, all I said was I was tired, man. I really don't need this type of pressure, man. I can't be tired.
Yeah.
You tired, man? Okay, you be tired. You be cool how you be cool. You tired?
Be cool. And be cool too.
Wow.
We say you will go home. What Tommy Buns told Toast said?
Hey.
You'll go home.
Yeah, you go home.
Yeah, you go home.
There's something wrong with y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
Becca,
What's up?
what's up, nigga?
What up, nigga? What's going on, dog?
I'm gonna take.
What you like?
I'm gonna take.
Happy hump day.
I'm gonna take.
Happy hump day.
These obscenities.
How's your day?
Good. In my new position at work. So
Good. Good as a hood.
Congrats.
thank you.
Good, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Sean, that's a
Yeah.
Redskins. Is that a Redskins hoodie you got on?
Not
Wow.
even close. Not even close. You know it's Jordan, man. You know it's Jordan all day, man.
What's up with you,
Doesn't
man?
even have no paraphernalia.
Damn.
What?
You right. Man? How your day, man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm a little fatigued, but I'm here, man. Happy to be home, man. Happy
You
to be
tired
home.
too, nigga?
Yeah, man. I had to drive out of Atlanta. I had to drive out of Atlanta today, man. That traffic ain't no joke, man.
Yeah, the 4-hour drive and that shit got you tired.
Yeah, man. That traffic ain't no joke, man.
Murph, everybody don't like driving like you, man.
Right.
I wanted to shoot myself in the face when I was driving through Atlanta the other night. I don't see why anybody want to live there. I know
It's
I
crazy.
think one of the best cities where you can have a whole lot of fun, bro. But I'm sorry. I wanted to shoot myself in the face the other night when I was driving through Atlanta.
Yeah, that was hard.
I heard Atlanta traffic is crazy.
It's the
crazy.
worst. It's the worst ever.
And it's all day for no reason. For no reason at all. So
Don't nobody else move to Atlanta. It's full.
It's
full.
always like that. It's always I like through the years of me driving through that city. It is always like that.
always.
Oh, well, I'm not tired.
Well, you know what, Merv? Good for fucking you, man. Good for you.
Congratulations.
Gold
Thank you.
star for Merv.
Yeah.
I'm eating, and I'm eating oysters. You know what that means?
That's for raw oysters, man.
You know what, man?
That's not for for fried oysters. It's the raw oysters.
Hey.
Raw oysters are aphrodisiac.
Yeah, all oysters make your dick hard.
Whoa, man! Whoa!
Word, my dick be hard every time I eat oysters.
Yep. Yeah, nigga.
Every
That's
time.
my nigga right there. That's my nigga right there. You know what I mean? That's my nigga right there.
Mo was like, I'm out.
So Can we thank the let's thank some folks and let's get this thing. This is it's kind of rocky, really quick, Murph. Murph, Murph, could we kind of like tone it down just a tad?
Tone what down?
Never mind, man. My bad.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Everybody in this motherfucker grown.
Okay, let's thanks. Hey, thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and thank all the people that's out there on Facebook Live that's viewing us right now. Thank the people out there on YouTube. We got some folks out there. Well, I guess no Twitter tonight. Blackjack TV channel 199. We are streaming on Blackjack on YouTube as well. Our YouTube channel. So there's several ways to view us. And to the great loyal listeners out there at One Mile High Radio, we love y'all. We know y'all out there listening. We're gonna try not to get kicked off of the air, but we do have Mervin toe. So we gotta hope for the best and prepare for the worst, because that's probably what it's gonna be.
Yeah, shout out to Trey out there in the audience.
Shout out. Yeah. Continue.
Rob Queens get the money. Shout out to all of
Brooklyn stand up.
No, Brooklyn sit down. Shout out to those in the front lines, behind the scenes, Blackjack, 199. All you guys out there, shout out, much love. Tayson, the street team general. Shout out. Mark is currently doing Mark things. We're not going to get into that, but hopefully he can catch
in the streets.
Morning.
Hopefully he gets a real good lawyer.
Mark in those streets. He's getting close to Christmas, so you know what he got to do. So yeah,
Mark got the ski mask on tonight.
Yeah, ski mask way tonight. So salute to my man Mark. Ski mask way. Everybody getting a present. I can promise you that.
The nephews will have stocking stuffers. So what if they got security tags on them? It's the thought that count, my nigga.
Yeah. Yo, Mark called me earlier, man. He said, yo, man, I got these fake Gucci bags I'm about to get to my ladies. I'm like, yo, man, do what you do, homie. So ladies out there who's dealing with Mark, you about to get some fake Gucci bags. So
God damn, that's kind of that's terrible.
So more, let's go, man.
What's on the agenda for tonight? I'm afraid to ask.
Hey man, we're just talk. We're gonna talk about a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? And we got a guest coming on that wanna party with y'all.
Oh, word?
Tonight.
Surprise guest?
Huh?
Is this a surprise guest?
If it was a surprise guest, I wouldn't tell y'all right now. So how the fuck can I be surprised if I just told y'all a guest coming on?
All right, if I don't fuck with him, I'm hopping off though. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
yeah.
So we're gonna start off. It's Christmas time, so let's start off in the Christmas spirit.
Hey.
All right. So why you look confused, nigga? You know Christmas Saturday?
You said Christmas time. That's how you said it. So I kind of caught me off guard.
Say Wednesday, nigga.
That nigga 40 got a list. That nigga 40 got a list about this bitch.
Fuck y'all. How about that?
He said shoelace sunshine.
Hey, so listen, can you shut the fuck up so I can read the fucking shit?
The goddamn Sylvester. Succotash, nigga. Keep going. My bad.
Hey, don't worry. I don't get your ass back tonight. Don't worry. Don't worry. You get the shit. You gonna be knee deep in this shit.
Hey, let me explain something to you, Merv. This is why you can't get me. I will bounce like a motherfucker.
Hey, stay focused, nigga. All right, so yo,
let's go.
The first topic of the night. Is it okay for your man to spend the night at his baby mama house Christmas Eve so he can wake up with his kids on Christmas Day? Or if it's vice versa, is it okay for your baby father? Or it's okay for your baby daddy?
Nigga trying to eat his dinner and talk at the same time.
All right.
Okay, take that shit down. You can't see me on the screen, but the people want to see me.
Why people want to see you, nigga?
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Shit. Hey, check this out, man. Here's my thoughts on this, man. I think there should be some type of alternating type shit when you're dealing with, co-parenting and shit like that, man. So there's no confusion or anything lost in translation. But at the same time, if it's good for your mate, if you got a mate or whatever, I'm assuming, Merv, did that shit say about the motherfucker having a mate, the man?
Yeah, it says okay for your man to spend the night at his baby mama house Christmas Eve, so he can wake up with his kids Christmas Day.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's in a relationship. The nigga's in a relationship.
I got you, Merv. Thank you. I passed the B-step. So I guess from a male perspective, yeah, I actually did. Check this out. So speaking from a male perspective, it's okay if your woman goes to sleep at your baby father's house. No,
with the kids.
Nah. Why? Like why?
Yeah. Yeah. So they could wrap presents all night, Christmas Eve night. I'm in a house by myself. You at your baby father's house wrapping Christmas present on the sake of the kids. Nah, them kids can see you Christmas morning. You can be there first. You can be there first thing in the morning, 7 a.m. when the sun comes up, and say Happy Merry Christmas, whatever you want to do, Happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff. And
I agree.
That. Why have to stay at night? It's not freaking a sleepover. You're not a kid. Why are you sleeping over at night? You grabbing the presents all night. You probably need some matching pajama jams. Nah, man, that doesn't even make sense.
Becca, nigga.
Oh, that is emphatic.
Oh shit!
For our long listeners out there, and yeah,
fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
Hey, well, what happened to you? What happened? You got to do shit what's best for the kids. Wouldn't the kids enjoy that? Would the kids not enjoy seeing the mama and the daddy wake up seeing the mama and the daddy?
Yeah, but their chance is lost. Mer, would you do it? Would you do it?
Thank you. You beat the fucking Mer. Inquire minds want to know.
What?
Mer, you love your daughter. You love your
baby mama.
There's nothing you won't do for your daughter. Would you on Christmas Eve night, matching pajama jams and all, wrapping presents, and
close your eyes with your neck exposed?
Yeah.
With your baby mama.
No bulletproof vest. You just
no bulletproof vest, no weapon, your neck all exposed.
On Christmas,
I'm listening.
On Christmas Eve, if the daughter wanted and my baby mama was down with it, and it was supposed to be for the betterment of the kids, I would still walk through fire with gasoline drawers on.
Okay.
Oh, we're supposed to call you admirable and all that. You stupid motherfucker. I wouldn't do that shit, man. She can slit your throat as soon as you damn gnawed off.
Hey, Sean, did that nigga not hear me?
What?
He didn't hear me, did he?
What'd you say? I didn't.
This nigga stupid. Becca, did you hear me?
I did.
Yeah, this nigga.
That was uncalled for.
Hold up, Sean. Them niggas ain't hear me. Sean, could you repeat what I just said?
He said no. He said no. He wouldn't do it.
The fuck said it heard.
It went over my head. I didn't hear it.
You
said you walk through hell with gasoline drawers on.
I would rather walk through fire with gasoline drawers on is what the fuck I said.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Your daughter wants to see you and her mom wake up Christmas morning.
I don't trust my daughter mom. I feel like I will wake up dead.
You will.
Christmas Day.
That's what your daughter wanted, though.
My daughter wasn't saying.
You want that
Sean.
Not doing that shit.
Hey, yo, Sean, you caught that too? That is
you wake up dead.
Don't do that. I'll wake up dead.
Zombie. Zombies. Yeah.
So let me add a twist to this. If you got a chick,
I believe
and Merv, this is if you're in a relationship, right? Because let's take let's say your baby moms was cool, right? Y'all was really good co-parents, y'all was friends or whatever. Would you do it if I'm at twist your shit? Would you do it if your girl, if you had a girl, if she disapproved, and that's a girl you've been with for a while, y'all got an established relationship.
You mean like 3 years? A while, meaning 3 years?
Yes, it gotta be 3 with Merv. Gotta be 3. So 3 years.
Okay, just
over 2 at least. Over 2 at least. Yeah. So over 2 years, said, baby, I know that's your daughter. I know your baby mama cool, but I just don't feel comfortable.
No, I'm not doing that shit.
You know what?
I'm not fucking up my home for an old home. Not fucking my new home for an old home. It's fucking crazy.
What about the kids? You want to fuck the kids shit too?
Oh, my daughter understand when she get older.
When she get older, okay.
Yeah, she'll understand when she get older.
Okay.
Yeah. But believe it or not, you know what? There are some parents or like some co-parents that do shit like that. Like they like do Thanksgiving dinner together and they damn go like some go on trips together and shit like that, and they'll tell the significant other this for kids. Like I've talked to some people that have actually done that. Like
Merv.
I wouldn't. I'm a secure ass nigga, right? I'm a very secure ass nigga, very nonchalant. But my girl is not going away with her baby daddy any fucking where.
No, it doesn't make sense.
If you still want to be my girl, I put it that way.
if you want to be my lover,
right?
I'm very secure, but my girl ain't going no fucking where.
Yeah,
with the baby daddy and their daughter on a trip or spend a night, any kind of shit like that. Yeah. Nah.
That doesn't make sense. If you go over there, you got to stay over there. If you go,
you got to stay. Petty. And Merv, I'm petty as shit, man. When I flew out to Nevada with my son graduated, my ex-wife was like, "Hey, we're over." Well, I don't fuck with y'all like that. I'm over here dolo, chilling in my own little space. You come up here and sit with us? I'd rather not. I'm good. I was cordial, but I passed. I'm good. I'm good right here.
You didn't even sit in the same area with them?
What the fuck would I? My son.
For your son.
Huh?
For your son, so he can go out and see everybody together.
He saw her and he saw me. I was closer than she was out that motherfucker. So everything worked out.
Wow. Yeah, I don't see no value in that
at all.
On no sides. I can understand the kid, but there are other ways to handle that kind of situation where everyone is still taken care of. Straight up. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to put your relationship, especially the marriage, in that type of situation. If you're going to be over there, you might as well stay over there.
Man, you know what? I did. When I taught my daughter, I was like, "Yo, look at the bright side, baby. You got 2 homes now. You have 2 Christmas trees. When she was young, I said you got 2 Santa Claus that's gonna come to each house. You got I set up where you got 2 of everything now. You almost got like the best of both worlds. That's how I set up because it wasn't when I realized we wasn't gonna be together no more. Like it was a rap. I shut everything down because I used to go over there Christmas morning and take the gifts over there and unwrap with everybody. But when I realized, this is a rap, I'm like, okay, we got to split Christmas because you're going to end up getting a nigga, and a nigga might not feel comfortable. I'm going to end up getting a girl, and my girl might not feel comfortable. So we're going to go ahead and shut this down now. And that was on me. She wanted to keep going.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, how many of y'all eat sushi?
I partake in sushi from time to time.
Okay, I mean you don't really care for that shit. So that means you would do what this nigga right here did. Future is invited to Louis Vuitton dinner while in Dubai. Goes over to dinner at a special invite to Louis Vuitton and realized sushi was on the menu. A nigga don't like sushi, ordered DoorDash Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That is some nigga shit.
That's some real, right?
That is some nigga shit right there.
That's right? Future, man. That's Future. What you expect from Future?
Yeah, exactly. I
If you think anything of that, then you have a high expectation of Future.
Yeah. But nigga, like you invited to you especially invited to Louis Vuitton dinner.
Yeah, you don't eat sushi.
For real.
Nigga DoorDash Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, my husband says something that he would do. He sure would.
Yeah. I wouldn't get KFC because they don't
get Chick-fil-A.
I mean, you couldn't DoorDash steak. You could get a little bit more. I mean, goddamn, a little bit better of an upgrade dinner. This motherfucker, Kentucky Fried Chicken, nigga, that's close to churches.
People love fried chicken. Even Georgia, that's what they do, man. They love chicken.
Maybe he thought Young Metro prepared the sushi. You know, you don't trust him. So, if Young
Future does stuff for for shock value anyhow. Like he knows this is going to start swirling around, so this is what Future do. Yeah, I wouldn't buy no KFC chicken like that, but yeah,
why you couldn't order steak from somewhere else?
Chicken
breast.
We wanted chicken.
Maybe he ordered something that was going to get there soon, so he just ordered something quick.
Right, and that's quick. And maybe he had an urge for fried chicken. You know how y'all get when y'all want that urge for fried chicken. Nothing's gonna stop you.
Hey nigga, you a nigga too?
Fried chicken is really delicious, so I love
it. Yeah, but you got that urge for fried chicken. Nothing's gonna stop you. Nothing is going to stop you when you get that urge for fried chicken. So yeah, I can see it.
That's funny.
I don't knock him for it. I don't knock him for it because it sounds futuristic. If no pun intended, but it sounds like it got future written all over it.
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely.
It does.
Absolutely.
Okay. So 50 Cent got an idea for another type of show that he wants to produce.
Mm-hmm.
He said the only representation of black love on TV was the Cosby Show when he was growing up, and 50 Cent wants to create a sitcom like the Cosby Show. What y'all think about that? Can he pull it off? Y'all see him pulling it off, or what y'all think about that? He wants to recreate a TV show like the Cosby Show.
Is it going to have high level drug dealers in it, or is it going to be like
Power? Is it going to be a show like the Cosby Show if it got drug dealers in it, nigga?
I'm just saying,
the only representation of black level TV got was the Cosby Show. You got to make us one. You got to make us a new one.
Hey man, you ask me the questions, I'm answering it, man. I'm asking you, there's going to be drugs, sex, and violence involved. I mean,
the niggas compared to the. Did you see Bill doing the fucking drugs on TV? Not off screen, but did you see Bill doing the drugs on TV?
He gave a lot of motherfuckers some drugs. I mean, listen.
But you know what? 50 makes really good TV shows. Like that's one thing that that's his bag right now. He makes really good shows. So it probably will be good. But if it's the same premise like Doctor, Lawyer, Kids, I don't think the kids of this generation would appreciate that. It's not realistic to them. That's not what they see. So it'll have to be some kind of twist to it. But I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be a good show because 50 does good shows. So I would say probably, but he got to do it right though. I gotta agree
with Becca, man. First of all, Queens get the money. I gotta agree with Becca, because to Becca's point, this generation they don't care about that kind of show. They care about the powers, the snowfalls, and these
ratchet shit.
Honestly, that's what they care about. Right. I mean, Tyler Perry. I think he kind of ruined it as well because his shows are so twisted and so weird. His shows are all over the place. I don't care anybody say Tyler Perry is not as talented as people want to make him out to be. His shows are very surface. They are very bland.
And they don't last.
They don't last. They're all the same. They have the same exact type of framework. And I think 50 has he has a good eye on talent,
You see what you started? You see what you started?
Hey, you got to say it when 50 you got to say it, right? And so, yeah, you got to understand that though. You know what I mean? But 50 has a good he has a good eye for talent, and he's very like his thought process behind shows is very very good. I don't know if he can pull it off though. That's tough. It may last a season, maybe two, but as far as viewership, if it ain't got cursing and sex in it, nobody's gonna watch it.
That's
people was watching wasn't people watching that show where the guy went in jail and taught himself
for life
the law? Wasn't people watching that?
I love that show. I need season 2. Like I need that show to come back.
It was
really good. It
wasn't wholesome though. Like what he's trying to do is a wholesome show.
Not at all.
For Life was wholesome. And even on that mark, For Life has not been greenlit to do a season 2 yet. You know what I'm saying? It was a positive. It was showing us in a positive light. It was showing a situation that was.
Is that 50, or that's just or is that more the current audience of people that watch TV now?
Here's what I'll say. I think 50 has done some of the. I wouldn't say he has some really good shows, BMF, all of our universe and all that stuff. Yeah. I think that him trying to go wholesome, it's not going to be well received because people are used to seeing, crime, drugs, sex.
Yeah, it'll be all three.
So there'll be a demographic for it. I would watch it, but I think that folks that are like younger than us, they ain't gonna fuck about that, man. They ain't gonna be watching that shit, man.
They don't.
Well, one thing we know about 50, he don't give a fuck about the majority. So if he want to do it, he gonna do it.
He don't.
And people will watch it too, just because it's him, and they know he.
I don't know. He changed that damn song back at the one fucking run of it when was it Trey Songz?
Yeah, because the song was just garbage compared to the original one. He ain't had no fucking choice on that.
He said that he don't care about what the majority thinks. He gonna do it anyway. If that was
he gonna make the goddamn show, but 50 still about the goddamn money. Well, I'm saying
it only took one show for the people to be like, nah, we don't like that Trey Songz. And the next week after, it was back to Joe. So he listened to the people when it was like,
he did the right thing. He's always to the streets. He's listening to everything, commentary, critique, all of that. And
that's one thing he do well.
Y'all remember that video on IG where you thought he was gonna shit on everybody and curse everybody out for talking shit about the song? He's like, you see, motherfuckers, I think what I'm gonna have to do is change that shit back.
Yeah. And he got the Trey Songz under the bus with that one. Yeah.
I thought he was about to curse out everybody. Well, you see, I'm gonna do what you did. I'm gonna change that shit back.
Yeah,
right. He know what's up.
But that's gonna help him if he decides to go that route with the sitcom, because people will be critical of what he say. Think about this: Jamie Foxx is one of the best actors of our generation, right? He has a show on Netflix. That show is not good at all. It's a show with him and his daughter, and that show is not good at all. Jamie Foxx.
Oh, Dad, why you embarrass me?
Yes, that show.
I've heard horrible things about it.
It is terrible. It's a terrible show, and I support Jamie Foxx. I tried to get into it. My wife and I tried to get into it. Try to binge watch it. It's terrible. So there's not a lot of good material out there. A lot of wholesome sitcoms out there, and we don't watch it. Honestly, we don't watch it. We want to watch the other stuff.
That's disappointing though, because I think you're right. And it seems like when we were growing up, we levitated toward the Cosby Show and Different World coming on right after that on Thursdays at 8. And those were necessary shows.
Right.
But we were glued in front of the TV when we were young watching those things. But I think you can bring that type of shit back. I just don't think that it would be well received by the youth. As we received it back in the day.
Think about it. We didn't have that many back then. You had the Cosby Show, Different World, The Fresh Prince. You can throw Martin in there. You know what I'm saying? That was it. We only have 4 shows that were really successful during that time. Nothing else that came after that. and that was not much before that.
So
Everything else was different. It showed a struggle. Sanford and Son showed a struggle. You know, it just we don't have that much to draw from.
You know what?
He pointed the market with some dumb stuff, and that was the wave. He soaked up the market. That was the wave. There were some decent shows in between time. Oprah Winfrey had a couple of good shows. She had the show what's the name of that show with Lynn Whitfield? Greenleaf. Greenleaf was a phenomenal show. Well written. Phenomenal show.
I like the Carmichaels. They didn't bring that back though. I like that show. That was a good wholesome show.
Which one?
What show?
The Carmichaels. I think that's the name of it.
I never got onto that. Greenleaf was good as fuck though.
Greenleaf was
good as fuck.
Really good. Really good show. Great writing, everything. It was really good.
Yeah. It lasted 4 seasons.
Yeah. And it closed out properly.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing though. Like it's like we need some shit, some positive shit that has the sustainability, like a different world, like Cosby.
Cut out, Trey. Cut out, Trey. You're reaching. Yeah, you reaching, Trey.
Yeah, but it's kind of sad now that you think about it. I mean, but I think, like I said, if we had those shows, I really don't think that it would be well received.
No.
By the I would say 16 to 20, 25-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
People love that drama and that ratchet shit and that conflict and shit like that.
No, well, I can't wait to see how it is received when 50 do it.
Murray, you think he can pull it off? I mean, you're a show and movie guy. You think
Rock was my show though?
I like Rock. Yep.
Rock was my show.
And Family Matters.
Rock ain't last long either.
No, that was a really good show though.
Family Matters lasts about 9-10 seasons.
Yeah, that shit has some staying power.
Yeah, Family because of Steve Urkel. TV show wise, man. I think based off the shows he has so far, including the one about the lawyer, I think he can pull it off. He seems to be a lot better with TV shows than he is with movies. I think one thing 50 does well with the TV shows, he don't he relies on the experts with the TV shows.
Yes, he has a really good team.
He'll give his vision. He'll give his vision, and then he'll let them put it together and produce it. So that's why I said I feel like he's gonna find the right producer, give him the vision, and then they're gonna put it together. So I do feel like he can pull it off based off his TV shows, including the one on regular TV.
Yeah, it depends on what format he uses.
I'm rooting for him. I am rooting for him.
They all gotta go together.
Right. The formatting is important in what he needs to do. Like Nas did a Netflix show called Monster, and it has high reviews. It came out this year. High reviews, very positive show. And it was about this kid. He was implicated in a robbery, turned murder, and he had to find his way out of it. Like, just his integrity was breached during that time. He was a talented kid, could play instruments, write, artist. It was a very uplifting show. Like, it was really good. It had some A1 actors in it as well. And it really did well. It's on Netflix. It did well this year.
It's called Monster.
It's called Monster. Monster.
Oh, Monster.
Mm-hmm. It was a really good one. And so 50, if he could, the Netflix give everybody a chance to put anything out there. So if 50 goes that route, that might be something he could do. Stars, they want some nastiness. They don't want that.
I don't see on
Stars. No,
not on Stars.
Hell no.
I don't see it on Stars. Now I will say this. Courtney Kemp did sign a mega deal with Netflix.
She sure did.
With that being said, 50 got an in with Netflix through her.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to go that route.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, let's go to the so this will be interesting. Your ex is in a new relationship. Their new mate calls you and asks you, why did y'all break up? How do you respond to that?
Hey, yo, check this out, man. Nah, bro. Like, what? What type of man does shit like that? Put that shit back up. Let me make sure I'm getting the full picture. Throw that shit back up there. Your ex is in a new relationship. Their new mate calls you and asks, why did y'all break up? Your response. You better take that shit down, man. I think I'm just gonna. I'm like, bro. Nah. I don't think I would think I'm kind of make me uncomfortable because I mean I wouldn't wish ill, I mean I don't wish ill will on any of my exes or anything like that. Um, I don't see where it is added value added.
Hey, Stacks, let me add a nuance to it because you're struggling right now. So let's say your first question is why would he call, why he call you? So let me add something to it. When he call you, when the first things he said on the phone was like, "Man, I thought I really had a a good girl, a good chick, right?" And but lately, it just seemed like some shit is coming out that I've never that is shocking to me. And you dealt her longer. I'm just trying to get some insight because I'm not sure what I'm dealing with anymore. I just trying to get some insight because some shit happened. I was like, damn. So if you don't mind, bro, can you just tell me what happened between y'all? Why did y'all end?
No disrespect, bro. I think that's highly. I'm not gonna do it because I think it's highly inappropriate, bro. But good luck, man. Enjoy your day. I just don't. I just don't. I mean, on some serious shit, I just don't think that's weird. Like,
well, Trey answered it.
What?
Man, Trey.
Oh wow, shit.
Because she only likes sleeping with married men, as long as it's not the man she's married to.
Well, there you go. Trey will answer that, man.
Shots fired.
Hey,
yo,
Sean, well, there you have it.
What about you? What? Yeah. What? And I know your shit's long standing. So let's say, the person you dated in the 8th grade.
Man.
Yeah. The broad you dated in the 8th grade, her current call you and be like, yo, I knew you last month.
I'll be like, yo, man, when she got the chicken pox, man, that threw me off. Like, yo, you got the chicken pox. They didn't heal right. She didn't put that calamine lotion on it, man, to heal it up. So I had to move on. Nah, man, that's some weird stuff. Be like, yo, man, I'm a phone weirdo. What do you want from me? Like, nah, you gotta find out yourself, man. I found out by myself. You gotta find out for yourself. Like Stack said, man. Nah, don't entertain.
And I think it's kind of like borderline hating if you say anything to like bash anything like that. Even if you say something negative, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just not built. That'd be very uncomfortable. I'd be like, no disrespect, dog, but I don't think it's appropriate, bro. Good luck.
Becca, my nigga.
My nigga. I would ask, do you know how many kids he got? Have you seen his kids?
Oh shit, that's wow. Why would you do that?
Because the nigga got 12 kids, dog. He needs his shit cut off.
Wait.
There's 11 besides my child. There's 11 other reasons why you shouldn't date him. Pick one.
Wow. You just open up a yeah.
That nigga been busy.
Wow.
No, all jokes aside, she wouldn't get nothing out of me. I'd be like, don't call me, and I would block her. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Figure it out on your own, like I figured it out on my own. Hopefully, it don't cost you 11 kids. But okay,
right. It's boundaries to that, right? Like, how would you even feel comfortable calling somebody asking about, ill man, why did you guys break up? Like that, as a man, how could you even do that? Like, what part of the testosterone in your body allows you to pick up the phone and call another man and say, "Hey, man, can you give me some heads up on it? I don't know you, man. Who are you? Like, why you calling me?" So nah. That's corny to me. But I get it. Some guys want to be very cautious. Again, you got to look at it about how did you get her? You know what I mean? you think about how did you get her. If you got her a certain way and you got questions out the gate, then that's on you, man.
Well, I mean, my thing is, you really think you're going to get a non-biased, straight answer? Like, I mean, because that could go so many ways. Because the motherfucker be just straight up dishonest.
Yeah.
Like, yo, son, reason we wake up, reason we broke up, man. I walk in the house and it was like a porno going on, gangbang 2021, and
Right.
I mean, hopefully she got rid of some of them STDs, but I think some of them shits, you keep for life. But good luck though.
No, but you know what?
It's just so problematic. So much shit can happen.
Penicillin in the drawer.
But I have seen it before.
I was about to say that, Sean. I said just because we wouldn't do it, a lot of people do it, and a lot of people give answers to that question.
Yep, I've seen it. I've seen a guy told me.
I've seen it too.
He told my homeboy straight up. He said, "Man, I don't want to get involved, but you need to be careful." And he gave him a rundown, and it definitely happened later on. It happened. Everything he said what happened, it happened. So I've seen it happen. And they didn't know, they weren't friends. They were just in the barbershop. We were all in the barbershop one day. And
okay, Murder. If somebody call you, ask about your ex. Are you going to indulge them? Are you going to let them know what the cold hard facts is? Right or wrong?
So they call me, like, and it's bling. And what'd you say they asked?
Hey, yo, man, as you know, man, don't disrespect Doggy, but I'm with your ex-wife, man. We got a relationship, man, and things kind of going rocky a little bit, man. I just want to know, why did y'all break up, dog?
Ain't no way. Nah, man. They probably need to get to finish the question before I hang up. Like, what?
Yo, this dude about to get sued, man.
This dude petty as shit, man.
Hey, man. Hey, look at man. Look. Listen, I'm not the type to say negative shit about people, so I ain't gonna ask the question because I don't give a fuck up about her or what y'all do anymore. But you can call her first husband and ask him why the fuck he ain't wear her either. I'll talk to you later.
Shots fired.
Yeah. I wish we can't edit that, so that's going to be out there in the world.
So Merv. So Merv, in conclusion, it seems as though you're going to laugh for about 5 minutes, and then you're going to say, it sounds like you're calling them insane a little bit because first one didn't work, second one doesn't work, and if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expect different results. That's the definition of insanity, right?
Right.
So you kind of call them, yo, you're insane if you date this broad, yo. That's kind of like what you're saying.
No, I didn't say anything. I just started laughing. I said, yo, I don't say nothing negative about people. Call the first one.
That in itself is negative, yo.
What you mean? What? How?
Indirectly, you're saying, well, shit, she's had 2 husbands. We think this is baseball? You think you gonna be the third one? You gonna be the one? It's all about context and how he takes that shit. Because he could be thinking it from an aspect of, nigga, you will be the third one. I don't know what make you think it will be any different, but good luck and Godspeed.
Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
But Merv, I'm disappointed in you because you could have saved that brother.
Save what? Ain't nobody saved me. All right, moving on.
Wow. That's selfish. So I mean,
hey, you gotta go through life experiences, the locks, living off experience. The question of the day: a man tells his girlfriend or wife he won't have sex with her until she loses weight. Is this okay? Is he wrong? Is there a better way to do it? Question of the day: a man tells his girlfriend or wife he won't have sex with her until he loses weight.
So their love is is with conditions. It's not unconditional.
Hey, hold up. Before you answer that, let me see if this nigga ready. No, this motherfucker ain't ready. He's still adjusting shit.
Yeah, he in the background.
No. I couldn't tell you why, but I can't tell you how. Facts don't lie. That's what you said if the ex call her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I forgetting the current question now?
Why what?
You talking about the overweight thing?
Yeah, the overweight thing. Question of the day.
That was Sam's response to the last one.
Yeah, we respond. Yeah, but question of the day: a man tells his girlfriend, or I think let's see. Yeah, a man tells his girlfriend or wife he won't have sex with her until she loses weight. Is that okay? I think this nigga ready now. Hold up. Let me see. Look like this nigga ready. You can be pondering that question while I bring this nigga on.
This guy with the name.
What the hell? This motherfucker right here.
Sir, what your mama named you? How about we put that there?
They got more names than Apollo Creed from fucking Rocky 2.
SK got this camera in a different room.
SK, can you hear us, nigga?
What's up, SK? Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you wasn't saying that, nigga.
Yeah,
oh, I didn't know I was on. So I'm serious, listening to y'all babble on and on and on. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna bring me on sooner or later, I guess.
Yeah, nigga, you was eating oatmeal. I couldn't bring your ass on.
I mean, you was there, y'all was babbling. So I'm like, well, let me do some things. You know, I like to stay busy. You know, I can't sit still for long. So I'm like, well, let me do something productive while they just sit there babbling on.
Man, you just zoom the camera a little bit, man. Like you got the camera in the kitchen.
So maybe it look like you got nosebleed seats at a football game.
You know, I was.
You got the camera.
Well, you know, for your. Well, you know, for your information, I was probably the only person on this podcast to be the 100 level drinking Kanye 2 weeks ago. So, humble flex on that. So, yeah, no nosebleeds.
Okay.
We won't do nosebleeds.
That was the
humble flex, light flex.
Oh, this is gonna be a good show.
I don't know what just happened, but let's continue.
Hey,
you were speaking sex about your response.
We got,
yes, sir.
We got we only got 2 more scenarios, and then we get to the main event. The main event will start at 9.
All right, so let me know you need my opinion on something. What you need?
Oh no, why you on this nigga? Give your opinion. But we're gonna carry on with this first scenario. So this next one is question of the day. A man tells his girlfriend or wife he won't have sex with her until or unless she loses weight. Is that okay? Is he wrong?
Trey said physical attraction isn't.
My first question to him is, how you let her get so big? Like, you ain't like it's like she just wake up like that like on Monday. Like that shit took a while. Like you just let her just let herself go like that for them a month and a year. We say like, babe, let's go to the gym. Let's work on this.
I mean, I don't have much of an opinion on that one, like honestly, because that's nasty. That's nasty.
I feel like this. There's definitely a more tactful way to express that you want her to lose weight and get in better shape than to say like, hey, I'm not gonna have sex with you till you look better. Like that seems kind of like you holding like sex over her. She get punishment almost. Like, right. Until you do this, you're on punishment. You won't get to play with your toys. Like, and she's kind of juvenile, if you ask me personally.
Yeah, I think Trey said it right, man. Love is unconditional. Physical attraction isn't. I mean, you took those vows. If you really love her, then you got to be there with her regardless. I mean, there's a lot of guys who love big women, so she'll find somebody out there who will love her if you don't love her. So
I guess my next question would be: so what did she look like before, or has she always been that size? If she always been that size, then I mean, you married her. I mean, shit. So Now she got big all of a sudden. Then I want to coach her into getting better.
All right.
My take.
All right. Well, you know, it seems like that's touching. Y'all motherfuckers trying to stay away from that. We'll go to the next one, man. Y'all was born on that one. I like that shit. Let's go to the next one.
I just touch it. It's not cold. I just like cold blooded. Damn.
I was waiting for everybody to respond. I didn't even say anything.
If you want to respond, Becca?
This nigga wants all types of irrational, ratchet shit to go. Like I'm sorry you don't like the fucking answers, nigga. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, I say cool. I say cool.
I put that fat bitch on a treadmill. And is that what you want to hear? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hey, man, you say that's my wife. You want me to talk crazy about my wife? Jesus Christ.
Nah. Yo, everybody seems to be on the same page. And motherfuckers, most time you got to tell niggas, wait your goddamn turn. This time, motherfuckers just like, nah, I ain't touching that one.
I mean, but how does that work in reverse? Because if we need to move y'all stomach to the side and suck y'all dick, it's the same shit.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about. We want all the smoke.
Hey, you know what, Becca?
You said I was a nigga tonight, right? So here it goes.
Yeah, you a nigga.
A lot of men have issues with big women. Like, we ain't got to lift y'all stomach up to suck y'all dick too.
Whoa, that's
But nah, yeah,
next question.
But
niggas be having the biggest malls and shit. You got, niggas be having the biggest malls.
Right, so you get the high knees and get that weight off. You gonna have a problem with it or not?
Hey, Becca. That's one of the reasons why I said love is unconditional, because I used to be skinny.
Yeah, hey, that nigga used to be skinny. Matter of fact, his could tell him, I ain't give you no more pussy until you lose weight, because that nigga goddamn is quadruple the size of high school.
Quadruple, goddamn it! Whoa, that's your friend. Let me see something. I had to do some math. I think you are.
Cavity one stacks.
Morgan got no tact, man. You have no filter, no tact.
Now you went on, man. They ain't quadruple the size. Goddamn, you acting like I'm supposed to be on my 600-pound life.
All right, my bad.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean. This nigga just said he don't say negative shit, and this nigga literally just fat shaming me. Everybody here, man.
Nah, but you a confident nigga. That shit gonna bother you.
Oh, you know I don't give a fuck.
You just gonna buy bigger Gucci.
Right. I'm not a little whore like
and you're not even that big. You're not even
I'm fat. I'm fat, bro. Sean, compared to where I used to be, but it's all stomach. I get rid of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, SK is a personal trainer.
I might need to hire you, nigga, because I have zero motivation. Ever since I left the army, I'm like, I ain't got to do that shit no more.
Babe, you married. Why? What's the point?
Huh? What'd you say?
I said you married. Quiet as kept. When you get in a relationship, women subconsciously try to fatten you up so no other girls will like you.
You know what? That's a good ass theory, man. Because my wife from Georgia, and she be cooking her ass off in this motherfucker, man. But you know what? I think that's what it is.
Every quality relationship I ever been in, I gained weight, at least 20 pounds.
Yeah, you do gain. There is such thing as relationship weight. My husband be here cooking, I be eating too. So
then you be like, baby, am I too big? Am I fat? Like self-conscious? You like, no, you're fine.
Right. Like, no, you good.
Like, you good.
I think we're on to something. I think we're fucking on to something right now.
No,
that's real.
That is not what Sam is doing to you, Sax. That is not what she's doing to you. Cut it out.
And you gotta start saying no. You gotta start saying no to the plate.
Oh, but that's an argument.
Okay, but let me ask you this though, Merv. When you come over here, do you say no to the plate?
Nigga, I ain't your size.
Oh man. This dude is crazy.
I guess I'm gonna get fat.
No filter.
I guess I'm gonna get fat shamed for the rest of the episode. I just gotta accept that, huh?
This dude
there you have it.
This dude has no filter, man.
That's your
Stacks,
fucking
you know
problem.
how that is, man.
But that's the problem, nigga. You drinking that beer. You need to put that beer down. How many fat winos have you seen that drinks wine? And
Fam, you a married man. Live your life. Drink your beers, eat your food, have your second plate, eat your cakes, fam. Live your life.
No, nigga, I need help. I'm about to call your ass after this pod. Shit.
You know what?
If you want to, I'm with it. I'm just telling you my professional opinion. Like, fam, live your life. Like, I work out every day so I can look good. I still gotta get women. If I ever got a woman and was chilling, man, I cut all that shit out.
Hey yo, that's good. Nobody told me this fat life thing would be like this though, man.
Stacks, you took down 4 beers last night in 30 minutes.
Was it? It wasn't 4?
Sean.
Sounds like a happily married man.
Hey, Sean, stay on my personal affairs.
Yeah, my bad. Yo, Merv, I ordered the salmon. Stacks ordered the ribs. My bad. That's the last one. That's the last one.
And them shits was busting too. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I ain't got
Eat your ribs, bro. Eat your ribs.
Ain't no shame in my game. Hey, they been clowning me. Hey, they been clowning me about having my little Crocs. Them shits a couple. I'm like, man, if I was in middle school, high school, I'd probably care about your opinion.
Eat your ribs, bro. Eat your ribs. Drink your beer.
Eat your ribs, man. Eat your ribs.
So you wear them in sport mode?
Eat your ribs, man.
You wear your Crocs in sport mode?
I don't.
Okay.
All right, so hey, I'm gonna bring up one more scenario. Then we're gonna jump into the main shit because that shit gonna get that shit. Yeah. I can't wait. All right, so this came from somebody anonymous letter. Please help me save my marriage. I have been married for 3 years to an amazing woman. The problem is that I don't like having sex with her. She has a high sex drive, but I'm just not attracted to her sexually the way I have been with previous girlfriends. I don't know why, but physically she's not really my type. And what she likes is really what I like. Isn't really what I like. I'm in love with her personality, with the woman she is as a whole. I feel bad when I pretend to be tired for sex or not feeling well. But I feel even worse when I go through the motions for her sole benefits. I put on a good show when I put on a show at all. I've even faked orgasms. How many men do that? Anyway, the point is I really love my wife and I don't ever want to leave her, but neither of us is happy with what's going on or not going on in the bedroom. And I know that's an important part of a good and stable marriage, especially in your 30s. What can I do?
Wow. Okay, so this is why. Is this one of those marriages where they actually save? Will she save herself from marriage? It sounds like some shit. Usually test out the milk before you buy the fucking cow. Why? I mean, if my marriage and you don't like having sex with your wife, like why the fuck would you get married to her? You would think that you would.
He seemed like he liked all the other things about her. She was so dope of a woman that he married her in spite of the bad sex, and now the bad sex is kind of like becoming a glaring issue. Like, she probably got a nice job, Christian, don't cause no trouble, don't ask him no questions, cooks, holds it down, doesn't mind giving like money for the bills and shit like that. You're like, oh my God, it's the best shit ever. The sex is kind of whack, but I'll be all right. Now 2 years, was it 3 years in?
Mm-hmm.
That's 1,000 days. That's 1,000 days with the bad sex. It's a long time.
Hey, SK, you made that shit sound 10,000 times worse when you said 1,000 days of bad sex.
Yeah. Do you need me calculating the hours?
No, you're fine. Shit.
That's 24,000 hours.
Yeah.
Hey man, to be perfectly honest with you, if they want to stay married, they probably have to think outside of the box and do some of that swinging shit or whatever. If you don't want to lose her, and you don't.
My question to him is, why don't you just cheat? When he said sex with her is bad, he don't like having sex with her. He said he don't like having sex with her, so I guess that's not going to solve that problem.
Well, he said he's not physically attracted to her.
Yeah. I'm just not attracted to her sexually. He's not.
When did he find this out, bro? That is that dude. I'm trying to tell you, that's a very important part of the courting process.
That's nasty business.
That's nasty. You know what? You probably want something else.
Sam did the math.
Hold on.
I wasn't saying
Time out.
125,600 minutes.
That's terrible.
This is an easy fix. He said he's not attracted to her sexually. All he has to do is figure out what he's attracted to sexually, and then have the cosmetic surgery done. Boom, problem solved.
Probably want beefcake.
Wait, say it again.
So like she got flat butt.
Nah, he don't want beefcake. Oh. He said previous girlfriends, man.
I'm saying he said he's not attracted to her sexually. So what is he attracted to? Whatever he's attracted to,
his girlfriend's
pay for her to have the surgery to turn into that. Problem solved.
But it may not be the way she physically.
Well, how you fix this? What if something wrong the Twizzard?
Right. Not the Twizzard.
What if something wrong the Twizzard? Then what?
His words were, "I am not attracted to her sexually."
Yeah,
that's different than twat issues.
Yep.
So he says, "I'm not attracted to her."
Yeah, that's more of a mental thing on his side at this point.
Physically, you're right. Physically, she's not really my type.
You know what? Time out. So when the fuck did this nigga find this out? I'm really trying to find. It sounds, dude. I'm not even. Hey, dude, you stuck with what you stuck with because you said all this shit after fucking jumping the fucking broom.
You say he's a level of personality and her overall.
Hey man, who said it, Merv? You ain't fucking a mind. So you know what I'm saying? Like that, dude. I'm trying to tell you. I think everybody can agree here that sex is a very important part of a marriage, right?
But it sounds like he's saying, "I love this woman, but the sex area is just trash. I need to improve that." So it's not like he doesn't have feelings for her. He loves her. Just the sex is bad. So if he proves the sex part, it seems like he'll be all in.
Yeah, so they're gonna they might have to experiment, and
that's an easy fix. Just Kim K that thing, man. See the Kardashians look before surgeries.
Yeah, but he just said he's not physically attracted to her. What if she's small and he likes them big? They Kardashians.
They get big Brazilian butt lift, get some boobs done. Make it happen. It's 2021, probably 2022. I'm in Atlanta right now. Man, 60% of the women I see today Atlanta Mall had damn BBLs.
Don't drive nowhere.
Yeah.
That's dangerous surgery right there.
SK, do you live in Atlanta?
No, I just be back and forth.
Okay.
All right.
More power to you.
All right, so I got other shit, but we're gonna jump on this topic because I don't know how long this is gonna last. All right. So,
God.
And you got to drink a beer before I post this shit. So
I already know how the rest of this pod is gonna go.
Listen, boss talk. Everyone else says they want Jay-Z in the verses. The top cat says there is no competition. Jay-Z states he has zero versus competition while praising Jadakiss' performance. All right, hold up, wait. I'm just going damn post all this shit. All right, because I know once we start, it's gonna be hard to damn get fuckers to stop. All right, somebody says Hove can say what the fuck he want, but my money is on Busta Rhymes for the win. Somebody says, so I see that y'all are reaching to find someone to beat or even hang with Jay-Z in the verses today. Little John says he believes Busta Rhymes could smoke Jay-Z in the verses. All right. The debate over who would battle Jay-Z on verses was reignited after Hov stated no one can match him on that stage. Man, be real. So Andre 3000 ain't got 20 bangers to verse Jay. Y'all slept on the dirty for way too long. I got more. Unpopular SK opinion. If we keeping it 1,000 as far as versus goes, as legendary as Jay-Z is, he only got about 5 jokers. Meaning, in spades, only 5. He only got 5 songs that could beat everything. Everything else could be beat. I'm not finished. I'm not finished because Jay had Facebook going. I wasn't going to talk about the music tonight, but Jay had Facebook and social media in a
frenzy.
Fucking frenzy. Jay-Z said, "No one can stand on that stage with me. There's not a chance in hell that anyone can stand on that stage with me." Somebody says Drake will run laps around y'all goats.
Nah.
SK is going to talk at length about that.
There's one more.
Go ahead, bring up the knowledge.
You'd be surprised to hear my. You'll be surprised to hear my unbiased opinion.
I'm looking forward to it. If you say it, we'll be surprised. This will be good.
There's one fucking more. Let me see if I can find this shit.
There you go.
Somebody said this is a setup. Hove about to battle Nas in the verses.
Negative.
You don't want that smoke.
Yeah, that was a business move.
If Hove battle Nas, I'm going to clean my fans at that.
The same ones dissing Jay-Z is about to pay $50 to see OJ the Juice Man.
Are you playing? OJ put on a damn good show. If you've ever been to one of OJ shows, like
I'll take the airport.
Yeah, I'm good.
Like $50 for an airport. I mean, OJ show. I pay that. That's a damn good show.
I'm good.
So, all right. Everybody talking on behalf of their favorite rappers, but it has been 24 hours since Jay said that no one can touch him on the stage, and none of your favorite rappers have uttered a word. No challenge. No, can't put that down. Put that down. I can't see.
They don't care.
None of your favorite rappers have uttered a word. No challenge. No, I can't. No word. Y'all know why, right? Somebody said Jay-Z. Put that shit down right now, niggas. Whoever putting that up.
Sean, chill out.
Jay-Z is Thanos. You need a whole team of elite MCs to compete.
Could not live with your failure. So where did that bring you?
And somebody says, as far as numbers goes, Drake has more number 1 hits than Jay-Z. Jay-Z may be a better rapper as far as opinions goes, but numbers don't lie. And fuck, somebody. All right, somebody put this up. But nobody in rap did it quite like I did it. You did it. I done it before. You get it. I had it. Got mad at it, and won't do it no more. And then somebody, I can't find it, but somebody put Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne can go against Jigga with 20 hits in the verses and beat him. I can't find that.
I actually want to see that.
So
I've seen that today too a lot.
I'd actually want to see that. So but check this out though. I will. I want to make some ground rules, right?
Ground rules, nigga. It's a podcast, nigga.
No, check this out. Could we please? Do we have the ability to talk about this without bashing Sean Carter? Can we do that?
Nigga, there ain't no ground rules. Niggas a podcast. Niggas say what the fuck they want to say, nigga. Are you gonna speak? Are you gonna go steal? Are you gonna go do this elementary school shit?
I'll defer to you motherfuckers. Have a day.
Motherfucker talking about can we speak without bashing? But what?
What type of conversation is going to be Jay
talking about verses.
Hey, can I fucking talk? Can I fucking talk? You say you want me to talk, and then you interrupt.
This nigga already getting antsy, man.
I am. I'm probably typical Flair. But check this out. But check this out. I just think it's crazy to discuss this. If you're going to, we can discuss the song, we could do all of that shit. But I think the discrediting shit is kind of whack. We can match up shit like that.
Stop telling niggas what the fuck to say, man. Are you gonna speak your piece on why you think Jay-Z can beat anybody, or you just gonna keep doing the damn ground rule shit, man? Hey, you know what? Sean, go ahead, man. This nigga right talking about ground rules and all kind of dumb shit.
Can we let our guests go?
SK, go ahead, man. God
damn. All right.
Hey, Merv.
All right.
SK, before you go, SK, real quick.
No more rules, nigga. This is like the steel bars wrestling match. No rules. Ric Flair. Shit. Right. SK, go.
All right, hear me out on this. All right. So, post I made, actual and factual. All right. If you're being honest about it, Jay only has about 4 songs that in a verse is gonna really ring off and like it can't be beat. All right. With that being said, determine who's gonna win this versus. You got to ask a couple key questions. One, where's it gonna be done at? It's done in New York. Nobody's beating Jay-Z in New York. Maybe Jadakiss, maybe Nas, but in that, nobody has a chance versus Jay-Z in New York. Next thing is, what's going to be the demographic at this versus? Meaning that, is it going to be millennials, like people 35 and older, or is it going to be like Gen Z kids in there too? I'll tell you like this, as a person who coaches, my kids know who Jay-Z is, but they like, he cool, he all right, but they ain't moved by Jay-Z. If you have versus Jay-Z and NBA Youngboy or 21 Savage, somebody like that, and it was all Gen Zs, they would absolutely get Jay up out of there. That's who they rock with. Mm-hmm. So that being said, let's just say it's a neutral site with a even population of millennials, Gen Z, older people. I think there are a handful of people who honestly have a chance versus JC in this setting.
And
they're the usual stuff.
Would you say what's a neutral city? What you consider a neutral city?
Maybe like LA.
What anybody consider a neutral city? You say Atlanta?
Let's do
maybe like LA. I said LA. I said LA.
I wouldn't say LA because you know how some people still feel some type of way from LA about New York rappers. I would go. I would go Kansas City.
Houston?
No.
Yeah. Maybe Houston. I say LA because anybody who we want, all people I'm gonna name who you put up against Jay aren't people really from LA. So it really be an outsider versus outsider type of thing. So let's say Jay, and I'll give 5 people who I think have a legit chance that could beat him. Now, not saying they would beat him, but people who have a legit chance to compete and could win based on how records play out. Wayne, Ye, Drake, and
Busta.
That's it. And Busta. I'll give Busta because he got joints. And I'll go one more. Last one, 6. Kiss. Those people have a legit chance. They could compete with Jay. Maybe they win, maybe they don't. Now, I think I would favor Jay versus all of them except for Ye. And I would call him and M like kind of like 50-50, like, because I'm not an M fan, but we keeping an honest dialogue and keeping it unbiased. You pull 20 songs out, it's gonna be hard to get 11 songs versus M because M got some legendary bangers. Like, there's nothing Jay-Z could play that's gonna beat Lose Yourself. Nothing. Like, Lose Yourself comes on, Jay-Z just skip that record, go to the next one. Now, Jay got the cheat code. He could bring Beyonce on, and that's 3 records off the rip. He's gonna get points, but it all depends on how it plays out. Like, I expect Jay to come out and say nobody can see me. I expect him to say that, but the reality is he can be seen. I mean, that's just what it is. Say my piece.
Stacks?
Yeah, Stacks.
Becca? You got the damn Jay-Z 444 shirt on it.
Jigga, that jigga. Okay, here we go. I'm biased. Brooklyn stand up. So that's already the reason why I'm picking Jay-Z. However,
so you can't give an unbiased opinion?
I'm gonna try my very best just for you.
Shit.
Honestly speaking, I want to see Jay in the verse just because, you know, Brooklyn stand up. But to be honest with you, a good versus I think would be Jay and Busta, Jay and Nas. I could see Jay and maybe even LL. I don't want to see Eminem. No, thank you.
If Jay and Nas come on, I'm going to wash my car and clean my ceiling fans that day.
That's fine.
You must be on crack cocaine because I would actually pay to see Jay. I would literally pay like a fucking flight coming on to see Jay-Z and Nas on the verse.
I will text Merv and let Merv hit me up when then Nas about to perform Ether. Other than that, I have things to do. I am not going to be put to sleep by 17 Nas songs.
Hey, Cola,
I like that say.
Hey, can we be honest? Can we be honest? In the verses,
Drake would be interesting too.
In the verses, Nas has no. Sean, yeah, I got this Illmatic sweatshirt on, but in the verses, Nas has no chance against Jay-Z. In the verses now, I'm talking verses. I'm not talking about albums. I'm not talking about Ether verse takeover. I'm talking about in the verses. Nas can't.
You're right. Nas doesn't make music that's catered towards the verses. I'm not being biased. I'll keep a step forward. This is how 100 I'm keeping it. Neither is Andre 3000. Like he doesn't make music that's catered to a verses. Like definitely. I would not want to see Andre versus Drake. That's not a good matchup for Drake.
Nope. Nope. I think the only ones would be good was the ones that was mentioned before. I would like to. The thing is I would like to see him against other people. I would like to see in the verses. Like I want to see Busta in the verses. I don't care who we go against. Right? I would want to see Nas in the verses, but whoever he goes against has to be good. And Jay-Z and Nas will bring the numbers, right? They will break they did the verses. Yes, because of the history and because it's Queens Get the Money versus Brooklyn Stand Up. It would be a perfect verses. But I just feel like if you look at all the other rappers, they all at some point pay homage to Jay-Z. They had to because they just had to. I just think that it would be great to see him against some heavy hitters, not some rinky dink niggas. Like I love 3 Stacks, but his jeans gonna be too tight for him to focus on the damn verses, so that ain't gonna work.
He gonna be playing a flute.
It's not gonna work. Now Outkast versus somebody.
Y'all ain't just talking about 3 Stacks like that now.
I would see that, but just 3 Stacks against Jay-Z, like come on, it's not like what is he? It's not gonna happen.
Here's what I will say about 3 Stacks versus Jay-Z. If we're just talking about as far as bars and stuff like that, none of the showmanship,
we're not talking about bars though. We're talking about the versus format. You got to create a hypothetical question a hypothetical situation that's not real. But go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, going to the next motherfucker, man. This motherfucker, something wrong with this motherfucker, man.
What you talking about? Nah, Nick, go ahead, man.
Matter of fact, I'll be fucking back. I gotta take a.
This nigga got him bad. This nigga be so Carl Thomas, man. Emotional ass.
Go ahead, Sean. Let the clip off.
I agree with some of the stuff that SK said. I do think that Ye will give Jay a run for his money. I think that would be the most logical versus between Ye and Jay. The thing about that, I can't see Jay accepting that battle with Ye. Only because I think Jay in the back of his mind know that Ye will smoke his boots. There's nothing you can do when all the lights come on. You're not going to do anything.
Dog, let me tell you something real.
Jay and Ye? Ooh.
Definitely since Kanye been on this crazy shit, I have not been a Kanye fan. Yeah. But going to that concert,
it changes.
Dog. That shit was like eye-opening, like, God damn.
It takes you back. It takes you back to the old Kanye.
Like, see the energy and like how people respond to them songs. I'm like,
it's different. It's a different vibe there, man. And here's the thing, and I don't want to come off as like I'm a Jay hater. Jay is one of the best. He's a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs. He's one of the GOATs. There's a couple of GOATs out there. He's one of them. So I don't want to come up.
He's a top GOAT.
He's not. He's one of them. He's one of them. But here's the thing. Like SK said, Jay is not untouchable. Of course, Jay is going to say that. This is Jay. Jay been saying who's the best MCs, Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas. He said that on his first album, right? So he's been saying this since inception that he's one of the best before he even got to become Jay-Z, who we know today. Here's the thing. I disagree with y'all about Nas because here's what you got to understand. Versus battle. Everyone fell in love with Kiss. Kiss played a lot of B-side records and they smoked Dipset boots easily. When they tried to play a joint that Kiss and Nas had together, Kiss said, "Nah, that's a cheat code. We're not playing that. I don't need Nas. I need to play my joints." He said that in the middle of the verses. You know why he said that? Because Nas has joints that can play in a versus battle. Keep in mind, fellas and ladies, versus is not about the big records. It's about the showmanship.
Yes, it is.
It's about the
1,000%. I mean, those two things go hand in hand, though. Like
how you perform. Some of those big songs that Jay has, guys, keep in mind, Jay hasn't really been out there since 2009. He's not in performing shape. What I'm getting at. So
if we just watched Big Daddy Kane,
Not understand what I'm saying. I'm not
Fat Joe.
I'm not talking about that kind of shape. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm talking about performance shape. Ja Rule has also been performing for the past couple of years now. Those guys, they have the showmanship. Jay hasn't been in that arena in a very long time, guys. Jay just came off a massive tour. Jay is in concert shape right now. Kiss concert shape. Anybody like Tayson put up here this little silly ass question: who's going to question you put up here, and who's picking for songs for Hove opponent? Who's picking songs for Hove? You know what I mean? It's not like he's going to out there and say, "Well, let's do my 20 joints." He's not going to do that, guys. Listen, I get it. Everybody's hyped up because Jay said this, because Jay doesn't talk that much on social media. I get it. People are going rampant. They're trying to figure out who can go up against Jay. There's a lot of guys that can give him a run for his money. A lot of guys.
I agree with that.
I don't think it's hard.
No,
I wouldn't go that far.
But Sean, Sean, you know, I'm very objective. I think I'm probably the most objective motherfucker here when it comes to music.
I think I am. I am.
You think you're more objective than me?
Because I'm giving facts. I'm not giving my opinion right. I'm giving a fact. I'm just saying, if check this out. If you do a Jay and Nas battle, there's no other place to do it but New York.
Okay,
I agree. Gotta be a Madison Square.
That's the only venue. Now keep in mind, you can ask any random New Yorker. They actually did this. They actually did a mock versus.
New Yorkers are not random. Don't do that to us.
I'm saying you can ask any
watch them out. Watch them out.
Any bureau and ask anyone, and they would tell you this would be a tough one for Jay to even get past Nas, because they're gonna be some big jokers. There's some big jokers on If It's Written, and there's some big jokers on Illmatic, and they ring different. What Jay gonna have? What Jay would do? This is Jay. Keep in mind, this is Jay-Z. Jay, if you in New York, Jay is going to go B-sides. You're not going to do that when you got Illmatic in the tug, guys. You're not. There's certain things.
What about Jay-Z and LL? What you think? How do you think that would be?
Hold on. I want to finish hearing this Nas thing, because I want him to convince me, because now I don't see it.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just giving.
But I want to hear it. I want to hear it though.
When you put that New York State of Mind, and you're gonna play, and Jay gonna play Empire State of Mind, they're gonna get that Empire State of Mind up out of here. Because if you're gonna do this in New York, they're gonna want to hear that New York sound. They're gonna want to hear Illmatic. They're gonna want to hear It Was Written. They're gonna hear Illmatic. I Am. All those other records that Nas been doing since inception, they want that. Nas concerts where they had to turn the music off to let people sit there and rap this shit. Jay is not gonna play Big Pimpin' in a battle. Let's get that out the air. Let's get that off the table.
He's absolutely gonna play that if it's not in New York. Now, if it's in New York and he playing Nas, then yes. But like I said, that was one of the questions I said. Where's it gonna be at? If it's in New York, then yes, Nas has a chance, because New Yorkers seem to be divided on: are you on Jay's side? Are you on Nas side? And New Yorkers are going to vibe with when Nas does his B-sides and does his songs that everybody knows. But now, if it's not New York, Nas has no chance in hell. Nas should be on that stage, because what Nas does. Let me think of a dope Nas song I like. Not one mic. When Nas does rewind, if Nas does rewind in New York goes crazy when he does rewind. If Nas tries to do rewind in LA or Atlanta, he gets crickets. Like, what? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, but that's like OJ the Juice Man coming to New York and play anything. We can be like, yo, what bothers at this guy? You know, so I'm just. Let me tell you something. Let's keep it.
It's ironic you brought that up because I've seen OJ the Juice Man in Harlem, and when he did, I'm getting money. That shit was stupid.
In Harlem.
That's not New York.
Let's keep it in perspective.
That's not New York.
We get off a page here. Let's keep it in perspective. Nobody checking for OJ the Juice Man. No one. Not even you. You just saying it to say that. So here's the thing.
You got the name up.
Here's to say that. Here's the thing, guys. Let's keep it a buck. Look, do I want to see a Nas and Jay-Z battle? Probably not. It would be good entertainment, absolutely, but it has to be done the right way. You can't say on one end that Jadakiss is one of the best and Jadakiss will give him a run and say Nas won't give him a run. That is ludicrous. That is ridiculous. Because
that's factual. Because Jadakiss has more.
Jadakiss is having the catalog that Nas has. We all know that.
Stop. Now we talk about catalog. You mean like CDs? Or we talking about hits? Because Nas don't have hits that Jada got.
What? All right. So I see what I'm dealing with right now. So I'm cool with that. I know where I'm at. This is beneath me. I know where I'm at. So check this out.
Wow.
Let's shift it a little bit because you don't know hip hop. Let's shift it a little bit. Let's talk about Ye. Jay.
So I'm saying you from New York, right? No, you from New York, right?
It's not about where I'm from. It's about
it does. It means something.
It's about no. It's about hip hop. Because I listen to
listen.
All around.
Let me give you an example. I claim Atlanta.
Yeah.
When I hear Andre 3000, that rings off in my ear. Anytime Andre 3000, so any Andre 3000 song I hear is going to have me out my seat through the roof. But I recognize that doesn't translate outside of where I'm from. You love Nas because you're from New York. As many New Yorkers I know love Nas. But when you leave New York, Nas songs don't resonate and ring like that.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I've been other countries.
And I don't really like the guy, but
I'm on the West Coast.
I'll have an issue with Nas.
San Diego.
Do this for me. 95 Nas song that's gonna ring off in the verses.
Come on, man. That's not crazy.
If I rule the world, Angel Look,
Fam, let me tell you something real. First off, I'll tell you two things real. First of all, I just seen an interview Nas did maybe last week where he said he basically hated Nas I Am and Nostradamus. He does not like Uchi Wally Wally. He said he only performed that twice his whole life. Second of all, but he said I don't like performing it. He said I don't like performing. He said I've only performed it twice in my life.
I don't think that matters. So it's a hit, SKO. I think
the man. Hold on. The man just told you he don't even want to perform it. He's not even going to perform it. The man said he's performed that song twice in his life.
So he's not. So what you're saying is he's not going to play it at versus.
Yeah.
Right. He's not going to play it. He don't even like it.
Okay.
Second thing I'm going to say is half the people in the world probably have never heard New York State of Mind.
What?
That's just real. That's just real.
Disagree.
You said
that
I know about all that, man.
Illmatic is one of the most recognized hip hop albums of all time.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real. People have been brainwashed to say Illmatic is dope, Reasonable Doubt is broke. But half these people who saying that outside people from New York or who really in the rap have never heard of albums. I promise you that. That's real. And I'm not saying the albums are not dope. I'm saying that people have been brainwashed so long to say that they're going to say that without actually hearing them albums. Find somebody random you know and be like, hey, name me 5 songs of Reasonable Doubt. Name me 5 songs of Illmatic. I guarantee you'll be surprised enough people who can't do it. Wow. They're just brainwashed to say those albums are dope without actually have done the homework.
I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I see. It's almost like you hear your parents say Illmatic is one of the greatest albums of all time. Then people ask you like, yeah, Illmatic is dope. I see what and you know, so what he may have some legs based on that nigga that came on stage about 3 years ago and never heard Biggie Ready to Die. So he may have some legs when he said that, because it was a rapper. I forgot the nigga. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
So he may have some legs when he said that, saying that some people will just go with it. Never heard it.
You gotta remember this, man. Like, this era is not that past era. In the 90s, when we grew up, you had to go look for this music. Like, hip hop wasn't the forefront. Like, you had to go look for Ready to Die. You had to go look for that Reasonable Doubt. You had to go look for that. You had to go look for that stuff. You had to be like, okay, I want this. What outlet you gonna listen to? See, where I'm from, we had one black radio station in Columbia, Big DM. They didn't play rap.
The Big DM.
They didn't play rap.
They didn't play rap. No.
Right, they didn't play rap. So how are you going to hear the music? There wasn't
they played on Saturday.
There wasn't a internet to go find the music on, unless they did video and you saw the video on like Rap City, or like you got cousins who came from up there who could give you the music. How are you getting the music? All these people grew up, they weren't getting that music back then.
The DJs used to distribute a lot of that shit.
Yeah,
like you got the Ron G's of the world and all them cats.
Right,
they used to make sure, because I mean, you make a very good point, because like where me and Merv is from, like our demographic, where we're from, small town South Carolina.
We had to go to Rudy.
We listen to New York rappers. So our favorite, we are strictly New York rappers. We had all of that shit.
Strictly New York.
We had all of that shit. So we're kind of, I wouldn't say biased, but that's what we listen to.
That's
right. But I'm saying, so prove my point. How much Master P stuff did you hear then?
I'm glad you said that. I did not hear anything from Master P, ironically, until I went to basic training and actually met somebody from Louisiana, and after that I got stationed in Louisiana.
I hear shit.
I didn't know motherfucker from Louisiana wanted to fight me when I was at job training. He was like, "Hey, you heard this new P?" When Ghetto Dope came out, I'm like, "Who was Master P?" Who wanted to fight me? I didn't know.
But to bring this back to what we was talking about, you saying Nas and Jay verse will only be close in New York. Anywhere else outside New York, Nas is getting smoked.
Nas is boot smoke.
I don't even think he get his boot smoke.
Like you can't play either. You can't play either. And if I read the roll, but once a piece.
But that comes from someone who doesn't. Here's the thing. That coming from someone who doesn't listen to Nas' catalog. If someone is tuning into verses and they're listening to Jay and Nas, you got to believe they're both fans of those guys, right? They got to be fans. If they're coming out to a venue, they are fans. Nas still travel as an artist.
I'll give you a perfect example. The last verse was 3-6 Mafia versus Bone, right?
Right.
3-6 was playing some bangers.
Yeah.
But that crowd in LA wasn't really vibing with 3-6 like everybody else would. Like, that makes a difference. Like, 3-6 came out with Hit a Motherfucker. Nigga, I was out my seat jumping up and down screaming. But the crowd was kind of like, that matters where those were bangers. Now, when Nas get on the stage with people with no energy, people gonna be like, okay. But not if it's in New York, so people gonna lose their mind.
We got agree or disagree on that one. And so my thing is, I'm thinking about energy songs. I'm thinking about Nas energy songs compared to Jay energy songs, including the features. That's why I say when it comes to only verses, I'm only talking about verses. I'm not talking about far as like MCing. Verses. I'm just feel like the features that Jay is on and his own songs, I don't think Nas can match in the versus style energy wise.
But Kiss showed us that. Kiss showed that you don't have to have those energy. Kiss took it back.
Oh,
but Kiss has energy though.
The Lost and Kiss, the definition of energy.
No, they made it like that. Their performance, It was the performance, getting back to back and freestyling over a freestyle.
Their
beat.
first
They
song
played
was
about
fuck
4
you.
different mixtape songs to beat Dipset. That was all performance. That was all showmanship. That
Oh,
was
it was a lot of
insane.
showmanship, but they came out with "Fuck You" as the first song.
Right. That was,
I
and that's
love
a
it.
banger.
I love it.
Hey, in
And
New
that's what
York,
I love
that is a banger.
That's a B-side song. That's what I'm saying. You get
You're
away
right.
with that in New York.
All right, so now, right, exactly, in New York.
You get over that in New York. That's what I'm saying. But kids showed you what MCing looks like on stage. That's what Nas
Kids played.
That's
kids
what
played to the part. He's in New York. He stopped the show and said, "Hey, we in New York. We in the Mecca. We do this for real." Right. He played to where he was at. Which I'm saying, Nas can do the same thing in New York. But what I'm saying is, if you leave New York, Nas has no chance.
That's you can say that for almost anybody.
So, all right, so let's pivot. We agree or disagree on that right there. All right, so with it sounds like with Kanye, it sounds like it's kind of you sound a little bit more uniform where Kanye is smoking Jay.
He's smoking Jay boots.
Or slightly beat Jay.
He's smoking Jay boots.
I think Kanye in a way would get a little bro by Jay, but I think Kanye's music gonna hit harder than them.
He's smoking Jay boots. He's smoking Jay boots up and down
in the verses.
He's going to run out. He's going to run out because he don't have.
Who's gonna run out?
Who?
I think Kanye will run out.
Run out of what? Run out of what?
Hey, listen.
I might not. He will run out of fucking hits compared to how many times I gotta say it. He's gonna run out. He don't have. He fell off as far as some of his albums.
Hold on. I feel you. Listen. I feel you. And if this was 3 weeks ago, I'd be in the corner with you. That concert changed my whole perspective. Like, dog, man. I did not know Stronger was that big of a song. I did not know Stronger was like that. I did not know All the Lights was like that. I'm like, oh my God. All the lights came on, they lost their mind. I'm like, my God, is All Lights that big of a song?
I'm not gonna lie to you. That motherfucker pull a bunch of shits just off of my beautiful Twisted Fantasy. That's a masterpiece.
I saw SK's poster as we were going.
Now I would say that between Jay-Z and Ye, I will say if you think of just old Ye and you think of Twisted Fantasy, I would say that Ye does have 20. I would say he probably got more than 20. But if you put
don't just say old Ye because he did a couple on there.
You count features as well. It don't have to be your song. You got features.
Don't sleep.
Right.
They did 3 of them songs from the Donda, and I was like, damn.
They hit hard.
Them shit real.
Is my shit though.
So here's the thing, and Merv, and you might appreciate this. Here's the thing about if that battle were to happen between Jay and Ye. Jay got to be careful. He cannot play them joints that Ye gave him.
Why not?
He can't. I mean, his ego. He cannot play anything.
He can't play
that Kanye. Really? His ego.
That Kanye produced.
That Kanye produced.
God damn. And Kanye might have a cheat against Jay-Z because he produced a lot of them bangers.
Exactly. And you know how Kanye got a big mouth. There were talks in the industry that Kanye, some of those songs that Jay had on his album, they were supposed to be on Kanye's album. You don't think Kanye was
boy. Jay could flip it around, be like, they can play songs that he wrote for Kanye.
I forgot about that. Because then that would be like Ye against Ye.
Kanye does have a ghostwriter, correct?
There's multiple people who raise their hand and say, I have written verses for Ye.
Yeah,
so absolutely. I'm sorry, Jay could be one of the people.
But Jay,
that shit matters to me. I'm sorry.
What's that? The ghostwriter?
Ghostwriters.
Oh, that plays a factor until All the Lights come on. When All the Lights come on, you forget about that. Because all you're doing is bowing your head like,
in a versus, ghostwriting don't mean shit.
Facts. It don't
mean versus.
Ghostwriting
don't mean shit.
Of course
I think it do.
Of course it doesn't.
Put your name
I think it do.
It's silly ass fucking criteria.
I think it does.
Don't mean shit. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you why.
You can make a banging ass song. If you ain't write that shit, I'm not giving you all the credit. That's just how I'm coming. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you why I think it does matter.
They got ghostwriters. That's just me though.
I'll tell you why I think it does matter. If you purchase calculated, so let's say hypothetically, I had an argument with somebody the other day. Let's say hypothetically, Kanye and Drake getting a verses, right? I 1000% seeing Drake coming out and playing Father Stretch My Hands Out. I'm like, yeah, this mine. I wrote this.
I wrote it. Yeah.
I mean, like what?
Yeah.
Like a chess move. Like, yeah, I wrote this. This mine.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, verses started with producers. So in the beginning of verses, it started with producers who weren't the performers of the songs that they produced, right? It wasn't until we got to Neo where a lot of the songs that he played, he actually wrote and produced. So it wasn't until then. But if you think about how it really started, it was producers. So if you go back to the original rules before everybody started changing it, you could play any song you wrote or produced or performed in. If you put it that way, Kanye, then yes, a Kanye versus Jay-Z in the verses. It was
because even Jada was like, Jada played All About the Benjamins. He was like, I'm playing Puff verse because I wrote this. Like,
right.
Then
you would start. It will start to be if once Jay starts to go into his later work, right? It will start to feel like Kanye versus Kanye because a lot of those you got Jay-Z albums where Ye did every song on that bitch.
Right. And Becca, to your
point. Hold on. Well, what album just Ye did every song?
Ye did. I want to say not Black Album. I want to say I forgot it was one of them.
He produced most of the Blueprint.
He did half a Blueprint.
He did half a Blueprint.
Half.
Okay, so if you can't songs you produced, then that cuts off half that album already.
Kanye would be petty and play Jay-Z shit at a Kanye Jay-Z versus. I guarantee you Kanye will do some crazy shit like that. So
basically, Jay don't need to fuck with Ye.
He don't stay
at all.
I mean, he could.
Damn, I ain't think that to just now. That would be a really good.
Let me
So I mean,
let me got some perspective.
Kanye got ghostwriters, so I mean, I'm factoring that in.
If it's in New York, Jay can play non-Kanye records and still win. If it's in New York,
yeah,
he can be like, okay, we in New York. I'm not gonna play any records associated with Kanye from my catalog, and he can still win in New York.
I give you that.
But why are you so focused on New York? You know, these people they go overseas to countries where people don't even speak English.
Because you have to remember location versus matter. Location versus matter. Like that crowd reaction is going to matter. The crowd reaction is going to be like a matter.
They do the verses. Okay.
Yeah.
So then that goes back to what we had before. Where's a neutral spot that Jay-Z can have a verses at? A neutral location.
With Kanye,
it depends on who he's battling. Because you can't go.
LA.
You can't go to Kansas City. I would think that Kansas City would be a neutral site for
LA would be the most natural selection. Big city, prime. Everybody goes through there. Like everybody's from LA. Everybody lives in LA. Everybody got a house in LA. LA would be the neutral.
Jay
would be the best neutral site.
Kanye in LA. You're not going to get Kanye in LA.
All right. So I think we kind of agree is that you need to stay away from Kanye because of the behind the scenes shit. Right. And the technicality shit.
Not the concept. Just that I think Kanye's. I would like to see Kanye versus M. That would be a matchup I would like to see. Like, ooh,
I want to see that.
Ooh.
I don't want to see Eminem at all.
SK. Before you dive in, Sean is an M hater. He's not. He's not objective. He's not objective at all.
I'm not an M fan.
He's not.
I can acknowledge M got records. Like when M get on stage and he play it's on him and Dre. He say what's the one with him and Dre on it?
I know you're talking about. It came out in like 2000 and
y'all know me.
Forgot about Dre.
Forgot about Dre. You play Forget About Dre. Shit gonna go crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, that's my jam.
When he do his verse from Forever, when he goes this shit from Forever, shit's gonna go crazy. When he does Lose It, shit's gonna go crazy.
M got hits, but no need to talk with Sean about it because he's an M hater. He's not objective to M at all.
I like him.
No, fuck you.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Sean. Don't do that. You don't like him at all.
Let me make this quick point so we can transition. Because Stacks always talk about this. He'd be like, "Well, Jay got 23 Grammys." So crazy thing about it is, out of the 23 Grammys that Jay has, he only has 1 Grammy for Rap Album of the Year, and that was Hard Knock Life, right? So that brings down to 22. Out of the 22, he only had 2 other Grammys where it's only solo, where he got a Rap Song of the Year, which was the joint 99 Problems, and he had another joint. The other 19 Grammys that he had, you know what they were? They were collaborations. Out of that 19, you got 16 that were Kanye driven. The other 3, Meg Thee Stallion and some other person. So again, here's these are facts. Here are the context. So when we talk about Jay with these 20,
no, I gotta correct you. Hold on, I gotta correct you because I just looked up Jay-Z's Grammys. Pause.
He got 1 Grammy for Rap Album of the Year.
Lies.
Volume 2.
Sean, you really gonna do this?
What was his other one?
He got
an album in 1999.
That's it.
Album in plain just album 2018. Rap album 2018.
No, it wasn't. That's a nominee. He was
Rap album 2011.
Nominated. He didn't win it. He was nominated.
Okay. Well, according to Google.
See, he was nominated. He only got 1 Rap Album of the Year. He got 1 Rap Album of the Year. Volume 2, 1999.
Hold up. All right. Hold on. We're gonna talk about it.
I'm not entertaining this bullshit that he just tried to do.
No, look, yeah.
I'm not entertaining this, man. No, fuck that, man. Sean trying to draw me into an argument right now. I'm not gonna buy into it. I see what you
buying it. Hey, Stacks. Tip, you buy into it now by doing what you're doing. Listen. All right, cool. So let me ask y'all this.
No, you ain't shit, bro. You ain't shit, bro. You ain't shit, bro.
Hey,
at least Nas is tied with Blue Ivy as far as Grammys go. I mean, we give him fucking props for that.
So was Jay as far as albums concerned. He got 1.
To be honest, I think Blue Ivy got more Grammys than Nas.
He got 1 in 99.
They're tied. They about to throw him a ball and give his little white mouth ass another one. He about to get another one, so you gotta have to Lil Nas.
Hey, we're gonna pivot. God damn, Sean, I knew he was gonna do that shit sooner or later. So listen,
1999
for the next verses, who y'all want to talk about? Jay-Z versus Lil Wayne or Jay-Z versus Drake? Because those 2 names came up too today.
Jay-Z versus Drake, and who else?
Lil Wayne and the verses.
Let's go Wayne first.
I like Wayne matchup a little better.
Let's go with Wayne.
We can.
I will maintain my position that Wayne's era, nobody's ever been high as Wayne was from that 06 to about 09. Like Wayne was scorching surface of the sun hot then.
The damn Carter album.
It go back to where it's at. Go to where it's at. Where's the verse gonna be at?
Now that definitely has to be a neutral spot. Because if you're New York,
honestly,
New York gonna be biased. They're not giving Wayne
Kansas City, bro.
That might be
could be had in Atlanta. That could be had in LA. That could be had in Atlanta.
Hell no.
I don't think it should be.
You don't think
Why y'all keep saying LA? Why y'all keep saying LA?
They gonna be biased.
You don't think it's gonna be? I think Atlanta gonna be more Lil Wayne than Jay.
We can't go Atlanta. We can't go
in Atlanta culture, Lil Wayne and Jay-Z outsiders. Like it'll be like 2 outsiders. Like people die with Jay. People die.
Nah, they still gonna resonate more with Lil Wayne than
you're
Jay-Z.
telling me I'm the resident Atlanta correspondent. I'm telling you, like both of them are outsiders. I mean, you have Jay-Z fans here, you have Lil Wayne fans here. I mean, people gonna listen to both of them. All right.
I think we gotta leave LA out. I think we gotta leave Atlanta out.
Why leave LA out? I think that's for Lil Wayne and Jay. I think that's gonna be the best.
Y'all are naming LA because it's one of the biggest. Y'all let me talk. Y'all naming LA because that's one of the biggest cities. It's lovely. It's LA, good weather.
No, I think because it's further from both demographics. I mean, on geographics.
If Jay is like that, doesn't matter where it's at, though. In my opinion, if he's like that,
it matters.
LA folks, here's what I say. No, LA folks, they typically have an issue with New York rappers, and they really don't feel Southern rappers like that. So the crowd may be kind of neutral or type shit. You go to a city like
right? You want neutral crowd, right?
I'd say you go to a city like Kansas City where there's really no allegiances there. It's a big city.
Who would want to go to Kansas City?
What about Miami?
What about Miami?
It's a big city.
Lil Wayne got Miami.
Why would anybody want to go to Kansas City?
Why you keep mentioning Kansas City, nigga? Kansas City's not
the airport is big enough for Kansas City.
Why you keep mentioning them? They're not so
Jay-Z out. You can help Jay out.
Y'all got it.
He's trying to help Jay out.
No, I'm asking you a question. Why you?
No. I tried to answer it. Every time I say some shit, one of you motherfuckers talk over me. So fuck it. How about that?
Hey, you got to put that bear down, bro.
If Jay was that great, it doesn't matter where he go to a versus battle. He can do the shit on Mars. It doesn't matter.
This nigga really just hold on. Wait. Time out. This nigga really just leave?
Yeah,
I'm still here.
No, not you.
Hey,
not you, man. Becca, you got work.
Could.
You got to work with your cousin, yo.
Cuz say you fed up, man.
It's a podcast. He can't get like this from a podcast.
Cuz frustrated, man.
You're serious about Jay-Z, no?
No, he is. No. That's not a joke. He definitely is.
That's my cousin. I know. I know.
Damn.
Yeah, but yeah, he's still getting his boot smoke. I mean, at the end of the day,
he's not coming back.
No matter where he.
No, he's not. You want Becca?
Nah,
that nigga's not coming back.
Nah, he left the building. He left the building. Yo, wait, check it, man. Check it.
Okay.
Jay better. Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne got a following though. Lil Wayne has a huge following, and
20 songs. Why is it in? I think it's a lot close. I feel like I don't feel like you're giving Lil Wayne enough respect right now when it comes to.
No, I am. That's what I'm saying. Lil Wayne, you gotta understand. Lil Wayne run was probably one of the best runs in hip hop history, straight up and down. He had a phenomenal run.
He did.
It was unmatched. Everything Lil Wayne was touching, it was crazy. Even his mixtape run was phenomenal. He done it at a high level. When we thought 50 Cent had the mixtape era on lock, Lil Wayne came in and like eclipsed that with his run of the mixtape era. So it'll be difficult for anyone to go up against Lil Wayne. Him and Jay would be a pretty decent battle. They're too abstract in my opinion. I think they have some good energy matching music. But as far as like just their compatibility, that'll be difficult, man, because you won't be able to get them anywhere else. Honestly, you would have to do it in like Atlanta or LA, or even in New York. Again, it's just one of those. Their star power warrants a big market. You can't put off because you don't want a home field advantage. You got to put it in a big city market. You got to.
You don't think LA will still bang with Wayne? I think Wayne got a lot of fans in LA.
Here's the thing that we got to remember: if people are coming to the venue to watch these guys perform, they're fans. They're fans of either artist. It doesn't matter. Fans travel to see their people perform, see those who they love perform. Jay, when he was on tour, Jay sold out arenas, no matter where he been.
Yeah,
it didn't matter. Lil Wayne sold out arenas, no matter where he's performed. So those guys, people are going to come and watch those guys, no matter where they are, which is good for them. It's just that Verse is going to have it in a spot like that. You can have it in New York and still rock out. Lil Wayne still get love in New York, but again, that's Jay's home. That's Jay's home state, so he's going to get a little extra love. But you put Lil Wayne in Atlanta, you put Lil Wayne in LA. Those guys will do well there. People are going to come and watch them perform.
So you feel like but overall, you're saying Jay and Lil Wayne will be a decent matchup.
I think
but you edging to Jay.
My personal thing would be Jay, but I can see Generation Z really heavy on Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne influenced a lot of rappers that we hear today. A lot of those guys that we hear today, that's Lil Wayne blueprint. That's Lil Wayne's fingerprint all over their careers, honestly. So I can see the
said it's your face.
They're gonna all be over that.
You
They're gonna be all
Sulu.
And let's keep it a buck. This ain't a popular opinion, but let's keep it a buck. A lot of Jay's music did not age well. Jay, and here's why. Jay has always been the trendy rapper. And that sounds crazy because he's one of the GOATs, but Jay always been a trendy guy. When Rough Riders were like on fire, what Jay did? Money, Cash, Hoes. You know what I mean? When Murder Inc. was on fire, what Jay went and did? Can I get a what? He's always been that trend. The Big Pimpin' was a song for UGK. He's always been that trending guy. So when trends fade out, those classic songs that were in those trends, they also fade out. And Jay's a great artist. He didn't have to do it, but he did it to keep with the current. That what kept Jay relevant. That's why people in Atlanta bang with Jay. That's why people in LA bang with Jay. That's why his name ring bells across the nation, because he was always with the trending artist or the trending move. He was always
business
move.
That.
It was a business move.
That kind of proves the point I was saying earlier.
Anywhere then.
Yeah.
But that's what proves the point I said earlier. Like, yeah, Jay did a lot of singles, but it's kind of like trendy or kind of like with the times. But like in New York, setting where he could do his B-sides, something like that, like you got no chance. That's when he get busy. Like, I don't care where you at. When you do PSA, that's a point. Like that's like I don't even like rock with Jay like that. But if he do PSA, I'm out my seat.
Yeah.
That's a point.
Yeah.
Like
when you hit that ring through, you're gonna feel that one. You're gonna feel that one. But
damn, and then Jay bring somebody on stage, like then I'm not talking about Beyonce, just like
right.
And when you bring Beyonce out and do On the Run and do Bonnie and Clyde, them points.
And upgrade you.
Right. Those are points. No matter
he don't upgrade you, is he?
Huh?
Is he on upgrade you?
He's on upgrade.
He is.
That's what That's what's
he's on upgrade.
That's what's yeah. So yeah, it's gonna ring different.
So we talk.
Now you got me thinking about Jay-Z and Ye.
We talked about 3K. We talked about We talked about Lil Wayne. Do y'all want to dive into Drake? We dived in that about 2 or 3 months ago.
I think just to kind of recircle, because people are talking about that as well. I think Drake. Here's the thing, man. It's Generation Z. It's where we are now. Drake will give him a run for his money. He's going to get Jay a run for his money, man. Because again, Drake also has those features, but his features today are more relevant than the features that Jay will come up with. Jay features will be nostalgia. Drake's features will be those that people are really listening to right now. They're tuned in right now.
I would agree with that. A lot of those of us that are like, yo, Jay-Z, that he can't be nobody. Everybody, he's gonna be on top. Most of us that are saying that are usually millennials.
Right.
That's why you have a lot of the new rappers now. See, when they came out, our rappers, the rappers of our age, when they came out, the part of the game was studying the rappers before them. They studied KRS-One, Rakim, right? Eric B. They studied all of them, but the new rappers now did not go back and study Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas. They maybe Tupac, maybe because he was more of a he's feisty like they are now. But being in the game right now, you do not have to even know anything about music. You don't have to know anything about the rappers before you. Their old school rapper
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. They just don't go as far back in the in the history book as you do. Like they just go back to where they grew up on. They grew up on Wayne.
Yeah, that's
Wayne. Yeah. People who grew up on Drake. Like those who they grew up on. That's where they kind of like they flowing from.
That's where it stops. They don't go back to where Drake got his inspiration from. They don't go back to where you know they're rappers, right? They don't go back that far.
They don't.
But that's the thing. Like even when we was coming up, like those people weren't doing research. They was going off what they had heard. Like they going off what people playing.
Right.
So like it's not like you saying okay, like some people are students of the game where they're gonna go actually listen to the other stuff. But most people just kind of like evolving off of what they've heard, what they're hearing. Like Like right now, Chicago drill is big.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows anything knows Chicago drill comes off Chief Keef.
Right.
All that's birth from Chief Keef.
It's all Chief Keef. All Chief Keef.
Now them kids don't know nothing about Jay-Z or KRS-One or whoever else, but they know every Chief Keef song alive. Trust me.
Right. But see, that's the thing. That's why verses is really it's hard to compare verses, because when you had the KRS battle with King, for me as a hip hop b-boy that grew up in the 80s and 90s, I'm like, yo, this is what I always wanted to see. KRS, I always wanted to see, of course, Big Daddy Kane and Rakim, but give me KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane. I was like, yes, as a b-boy, I wanted that. But I can understand Gen Z, like, who are these guys? But
yeah, man, you can't even say Gen Z, because where I'm from,
right,
nobody had any interest in that. Like, KRS-One, I'm cool.
I get it. Like, but you see KRS-One performing, the Blastmaster performing, that's MCing at its finest. That's MCing. That's master of ceremony at its finest.
I don't give a fuck about our era. Fuck Gen Z and everybody else. I don't give a fuck about none of them little young motherfuckers, the little homies.
We had to go together.
Talk about all of them.
Stacks,
I don't give a fuck what they think either. I don't give a fuck what they think.
Stacks, you was overseas. Remember going to a club and Annie Up comes on when they play a New York mix, and you got Annie Up. People go nuts. So they can't even. They don't.
Yes. But hold on. You have to remember though. You're speaking from a point in time when New York was a predominant producer of music. So anything produced by New York was going to be at the forefront. It's not like that no more. Like New York is back burner type stuff now.
It's
like you go places now. Right now, it's right now, you go out. It's right now. It's Memphis, Chicago, then Atlanta. Those are three major cities we play right now. Like you in the current mix.
The current music, all that shit sounds like Atlanta.
I don't listen to that bullshit. Hip hop has been so skewed, and anybody can be a fucking rapper nowadays. Any fucking body.
Well,
none of these motherfuckers can rap nowadays. But you can be a
irony rapper. The irony in you saying that was when you were listening to music growing up, like Jay-Z, Nas, the generation before you were saying the same thing. Like, I don't listen to that crap. It's not good.
I totally disagree. So
the generation before,
we just saw that motherfuckers like Kane still got it in 2021. So nah.
Well, no, I didn't say Kane had it. But I'm saying the people the fans before you, the fans who older than you.
What I'm saying is, you don't have to be able to string together 3 bars to be a fucking rapper. All you got to do is try to out ugly these other little ugly motherfuckers, and have a little gimmick or whatever, and get you a little auto tune, a semi auto tune, and you're a fucking star.
Like you remember being young, your parents being like, turn that trash off. That's like dumb music, something like that. That's exactly what you're doing right now. Like, that's exactly what you're doing. Like,
I listen to hip hop in its purest form. If you getting on a track and you got that funny shit sounding with your voice and your shit not rhyming and it's not bars, that ain't hip hop to me. I'm sorry.
I'm biased to lyrics, so I don't care what era. As long as you got some substance, I like lyrics. So I don't care.
Merv, you like Little John.
Merv, what you agree with?
I rock with Lil Jon and party music and shit like that. But the first thing I listen to when I put on the album for the first time, I want to hear I want to hear the lyrics more than the beats. That's just how I am.
Hip hop is definitely all over the place, because right now New York has drill music. They call it New York drill, and that's what Bobby Shmurda and those guys are on right now. Fabio Foreign, those guys are on that New York drill, and you can't even tell it doesn't have a New York sound, but it's a drill type of flow. And because music now has transitioned into a whole different realm, it's not even, you can't even like really compartmentalize where it's from. In the 90s, 2000s, you knew where things came from. You knew that Houston sound, you had that Atlanta sound, you had that LA sound, you had that New York sound, you had that Midwest, and you had that Memphis sound. Now it's all like blended at this point where it's just a sound because everyone is trying to hold on to who's trending.
That's what it sounds like to me. Every like I said, every region sounds the same. I have a question. In my opinion, T.I. don't get the props that he deserves.
I've been hearing T.I. lately too.
Anybody got any thoughts on that? I really feel like T.I.
I think he would have got 50 Cent out of there. If him and 50 went head to head, I think he would have got 50 up out of there.
Who?
50
and who?
And T.I.
He was trying to get 50 to do a versus. I think Tip would have got 50 up out of there.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think T.I. got him, man.
I do too. I ain't gonna lie. And it's because I do think that.
You think T.I. got Jay or 50?
50.
No, Jay.
Here's why. No, I think I switch with this one all the time because 50 could easily do what Dipset did with the music, right? Not the performance, but the music, because it was dated. Like Get Rich or Die Trying is timestamped for 2003, right? When you hear that music, and that's 2003. How does it play today? They're like replay value or the classic value. I don't know if it has that in the versus battle. However, T.I. have a lot of songs, man. He started playing them joints, man. Whoo, 50 got to stay. He got to sit across from that.
T.I. might low-key blow out 50 Cent now.
He could possibly blow out 50, man.
Go back to fucking I'm Serious, fucking trap music and urban legend. T.I.
He can do.
50 ain't gonna be able to keep up with that.
He won't be able to keep up with it because 50 is timestamped. His music is timestamped. He'll get a couple of rounds. He'll bring out M for a couple of songs or whatever. He'll do some G Unit, probably some mixtape stuff. 50 will have to perform his ass off to make it competitive against T.I., which I think he can do.
50's not a good performer though.
He's savvy.
That's not his strong. Performance is his strong suit. That's not what he does.
Man, I think T.I. would blow him out, man. And T.I. got much better features than 50 as well. He got a lot of features, man.
Because Atlanta, during that time, took care of each other. They took care of each other. 50 came, he divided New York. He created so much issues that he did not have a lot of features early in his career. He just didn't have it. T.I. can come out there and bring out Wayne. He can bring out Ross. He can bring out Jeezy. He can bring your who's who of hip hop on stage with him at any given moment during verses.
I mean, what features do 50 have?
Fuck your features. I got bricks in the hood.
He got that swagger like us. Got Jay in it. Who else he got in it?
Kanye
and Wayne
and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he can fucking murder him on that.
Yeah, and 50 moved like Facebook user. Please put your name. Could you drop in some good stuff? Please put your name.
That's actually Mark.
That's Mark.
No, it's not.
It really is.
Is it really?
Why is his name not coming up?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I checked on my phone and that's Mark.
This is the first. He got somebody ghost him.
Announce yourself, Bill.
Rep your set.
I'll say ghostwriting.
You got somebody ghost him.
I told you it's
That's Mark. That's Mark. Yeah.
Did I tell you?
That might be Mark brother, man. Elmore.
No,
Elmore, man.
Yeah,
that's Mark.
That's Mo.
Yeah, definitely Mark.
But yeah, T.I. got some bangers, man. Like T.I. would be a hard out for someone. Buster called him out. He didn't want no parts of Buster. So that tells you a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. So he was parts of Buster. But he like that message didn't make sense. Like, but you gotta tell you, I said when you play goddamn Leaders of the New School Battle PTA, what Tip gonna play? Like, what you gonna play to that?
You can't. You gotta take that L.
I mean, you take that L. Like, this is an '80s song. Like, what am I gonna play versus an '80s song?
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of rappers out there that's not even gonna even attempt to go in there with Buster. No. And that's a really good choice on their part. You don't want to go there with Buster.
I want to see Buster.
That nigga, Buster energy, man.
Crazy.
It's too much.
That nigga energy.
I don't even think Buster energy could. I don't even think Jay would even be able to
Now
handle
you
Buster
not hold on, you not
on
now you
stage.
play.
Like,
You play. I think LL Slick get busted up out of there.
you think so? Because I was trying to figure out if Jay-Z and LL could even go together.
I'm telling you,
Think
LL
LL don't get respect either.
He
LL
don't.
be first to come
LL
out there
don't
and
get
you be
respect
like,
either.
he don't. But you think LL will really slaughter Buster?
I don't say slaughter, but he'll get busted up out of there. Like he'll get some 12-8 type action.
I kind of agree with that.
It'll be
What's he
close.
going to do? Take his shirt off?
It'll be close.
He will. He will. I'm sure he will.
That's about it. Lick his lips, and that's about it.
Think about this for LL.
Y'all know LL got made albums all the way up until 2018, 19, right?
Yeah.
You was just talking. Y'all was talking about who would be more entertaining with energy. That wasn't not who had the most albums.
I mean,
no. What I'm saying is he got every album. He got hits, so he got current hits as well, and he got current features. That's
True.
what I'm saying.
But Busta Rhymes will rock the crowd.
You talking about 20 hits in a versus?
But it's what hit you play against what that matters.
Right. I don't care what Busta plays. When LL plays, I'm bad. There's nothing he can do. Like, okay,
that's one. That's what. That's one part, one song. What else?
When he plays, I Need Love. You just take that L. Like, you know what? Let me sit down. Let you have this.
Take those L's.
That's an L.
Yeah.
I mean, if he play I Need Love and Busta Rhymes come with the shit with Janet Jackson, then what?
Then you wasted your track with Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
You're not beating I Need Love.
You never know.
I know.
You never know.
I know. Now LL plays Lounging and he plays a Janet Jackson track, then all right. Now it's a little all right.
You play I Need Love. Everybody going crazy when that song come on. That's a cheap song.
LL can go either. He could go if it's majority of niggas. He could go at the hip hop nigga crowd. He could go at the ladies crowd. LL got a lot of different angles.
He plays I Need Love,
and his features game is up there as well. Don't sleep.
Right.
Yes.
Don't sleep.
They are.
When he plays I Need Love, I'm going to scream.
You have to. You have to. Yeah. I'm screaming. I'm screaming.
Busta Rhymes is still more entertaining.
I'm screaming like a
and sometimes it goes off of who rocks the crowd.
Then he do
Busta,
what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Then you got the newer generation who is on social media way more than the older generation.
But it's the thing though. See, this is why this is an even matchup because they from the same era. So people who will be clicking for this are going to be from that same era. So it'll be an aggregate. So like Generation Z people won't have any interest in that matchup because they.
But Busta's still relevant. So a lot of people, the young people now, yes, he is more than LL is. These young kids don't know who he is.
No,
that's why LL got albums up to 2018.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know nothing about his 2018 album.
I coach high school kids. I guarantee you, my high school kids can't name 5 LL or Busta Rhymes songs. That's so this the Busta Rhymes and LL. They're just not their generation. They're just all right.
LL is a performer, man. He embodies hip hop. I mean, this guy been around since what 85. You know what I mean? He was.
But do you think LL got energy like Busta?
No, hell no. Nobody got energy like Busta.
Right.
He does.
Like I watched the comments. I watched the comments when KRS won and Kane was battling, right? And it was so many young people in there, and they were like, I don't know who these rappers are, but this beat is dope. And and then they got hooked. But I was just looking at the comments and I saw how many young people in there that didn't know these rappers at all.
I mean, you'll find a few people who go on this check in, but
they was excited because it was entertaining. So it made them want to go and find out or get up on their history. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but out of the 400,000 people who tuned into that, how many of the 400,000 people who tuned in you think was like in that demographic? Like 1,000, 2,000 maybe?
Nah, you crazy. Way more.
I'm asking your opinion.
I think we're outnumbered with the with the generation now.
Now you bugging.
We are.
I'll
For
tell you right
social
now,
media, we're outnumbered, and that's what they even
but
go
it's not about
off of
social
judge
media. It's
versus
about,
on.
but that's the
Just like
thing,
they go
like
off of streams. People not really talking about album sales anymore unless it's a stream or everything is like social media. So
right.
a
But
lot
what
of
I'm
our
telling you,
generation ain't really on that shit like that.
I mean, pretty much every millennial is on social media. But what I'm telling you is that it's so many options in the world right now. If a versus come up and I don't like the matchup, I'm not going to watch it. It's just what it is because it don't interest me. I got other things I can do. If LL and Busta Rhymes get on the versus, 19-year-old isn't going to really tune into it. He's going to be like, I got something else to do.
Yeah, I definitely didn't watch 3-6 at
didn't
all.
watch that either.
Yeah,
I didn't watch that
that's the
at all.
thing.
I didn't watch that shit either.
And see, right. So that's up north. Like Northerners didn't really have interest in that. Me, I watched it from start to finish. I didn't move. But I watched that whole thing.
I watched again. I listen. I love hip hop. I watched Frank.
On the flip side, I had no interest in KRS One and whoever else it was. I had no interest in that. Like I don't see this at all.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah,
you missed that. You missed out.
No. You missed that 3-6 verse. That was one of the
That 3-6 verse was ghetto. It was ghetto.
That 3-6 verses, my shirt came off. That's how much I was into it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's because you like the music.
So you want to fight move?
No, 3-6 got bangers. 3-6 got it's not lyrical bangers, but party bangers. When I listen, all I thought about when I was at goddamn in the club or goddamn Russell House or goddamn.
How old were you?
Huh?
How old were you?
I was in my 20s.
Okay.
But I still remember the goddamn. Hey, ho, Stacks. I feel like you fronting right now. So you don't know you wasn't jamming to the song Chicken Head and shit and goddamn.
Not 2021. I'm not still listening to that shit. I'm still listening to the Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah,
I'm still listening to LL. Wait. Can I talk? Murder.
Go ahead, nigga. Stop.
I listen to that shit. What I'm saying is, I have shit that I listened to 20 years ago that I listened to in 2021. 3-6 and 3-6 is just not one. I'm sorry.
When last time you listened to Ja Rule before Ja Rule and Fat Joe?
Before Ja Rule and Fat Joe, I listened to Ja Rule. I listened to Ja Rule shit more than I listened to the fucking 3-6 shit.
I said
when the last time you listened to KRS One before the verses?
What do you mean?
Or the verses? When was the last time you listened to KRS One?
Before the verse, when last time you listened to KRS One?
Okay, check this out. I don't fuck with 3-6 like that. I will fuck.
Answer the question.
What?
Answer the question. When was the last time before the verses you listened to KRS One?
Never.
I don't see what you're getting at.
I just asked before the verses with KRS One and Big Daddy Kane. When was the last time you listened to KRS One?
It's been a while, but I would turn on some KRS One shit before I turn on some 3-6 shit in 2021 as a 42-year-old. That's the point I'm trying to make. I see what y'all are saying, but it's shit. Hold on. Now that
age got nothing to do with it. I'm 40 years old, and I absolutely return for you.
For you, it doesn't. For me, it does. For you, it doesn't. So don't bring me into that. For you, it doesn't. All I'm saying is this shit I listened to back then.
I'm saying you saying like KRS was like adult music or something like that. That's like that's like just New York music, bro. That's
real hip hop where I can understand actually what they're saying, the bars and all that shit. Some of the pioneers and shit like that. I'm sorry that 3-6 doesn't fall in that category for me. Congratulations if they do that for you. They just don't for me. In back then, when I was listening to all that shit, Merv, I see where you was getting at with that. Yes,
I think that has more to do about where you're from and your demographic. You like listen to other than age.
I wholeheartedly disagree with you. Strenuously.
We're the same age, and I don't care about KRS One. I mean,
that's unfortunate. He's a pioneer.
Merv, when you listen to KRS One or 3-6 Mafia?
Is that a real question? That's for real.
Yeah, it's a real question. Merv, what have you listened to more recently? 3-6 Mafia or KRS One?
3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia. This stack's going crazy.
And congratulations.
All right, young lady.
It doesn't change my mind.
Well, like I said, I'm proving a point that it has nothing to do with age. It has all to do with what demographic you like to listen to. You like New York music. That's what your ears cater to.
I like New York music too.
SK, I literally just said. Hold on, real quick. I literally just mentioned trap music. I'm serious. So don't peg me as just a New York music person.
No, but whoa. You two things can be true. You can like I'm serious and still be a New York person. I'm South music to my heart. But I own It Is Written. It was written. I own that. I own that CD. I own that. So like, the two things are not exclusive. Yes, I still love Southern music, but I own It Was Written.
So I guess what I'm saying is
I listen to the message like pretty much once a month. That's a song I play at least once a month. The message.
My question was why you couldn't listen to the verses? Like it was nothing wrong listening to the verses. That was my question. Like it was nothing wrong listening to the verses.
All I'm saying is there's a whole lot of shit that I listened to 20 years ago. Some of it I still listen to 20 years in 2022 what is about to be. Some shit I left it where it was back when it came out, if that makes sense. If you're penalizing me for that shit, that's fine. I'm not about to be interrogated, nigga. I said what the fuck I said.
I mean, I'm not penalizing you. I'm just saying that you try to make it seem like it was an age thing, like we were immature for listening to 3 6 Mafia. I'm like, all right.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I just don't fuck with it in 2022.
That's fine, but you said like I'm 42 and something. I'm like, whoa, are we same age, right?
Well, I apologize.
I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not listening to 3 6 Mafia in my car or in the gym today. Now the verses was different. I listened to in the verses. I love hip hop, but as far as turning in 3 6 Mafia old song, nah, I'm good. Now Project Pat did kill that knife talk with Drake. He did a dope verse, and that was that. But that's where it stops. We give 3 6 Mafia their props, but that's where it stops.
That's it.
Continue, Sean.
I don't want you
to. I know. That's my shit right there.
Juicy J is who nobody wants to see in the verses.
What's that?
Juicy J, that's who nobody want to kind of feel with in the verses.
I'll holler at y'all, man.
Juicy J. Juicy J the verses?
Yes.
Against who?
Anybody. He pulled from that 3-6 bag, then pulled from that solo bag, then pulled from that Katy Perry bag. You see, y'all didn't watch the verses.
I watched it.
Dude pulled out Terrence Howard bag. He got the Oscar bag.
That was funny.
That doesn't make it good.
That part.
Huh?
That doesn't make it good, but I see that's what you're saying.
Whoa. You just gave a whole soliloquy about Jay-Z not having Grammys, this forth and this on, and now this man has an Oscar, and you saying that doesn't matter?
Nah.
Grammy, Oscar.
Juicy fucking J.
Grammy, Oscar.
Juicy fucking J. Is that what at the bar now? Juicy fucking J. Is that what we're doing?
Does he have 23 Oscars?
Huh?
Does he have 23 Oscars?
He has an Oscar.
One Oscar.
Yeah, does Jay have an Oscar?
But Jay got 23 Grammys though. One Oscar, 23 Grammys.
You guys.
I mean, Juicy had a Grammy.
First of all, you brought up Juicy J in the versus conversation. Like, okay.
I can't do this.
Okay. Who else you got, Merv?
Juicy J. Who's Juicy J gonna go up against?
When I woke up this morning,
the cops.
I did not know.
Hold on.
There's a lot of shit that I know is going to be said during the course of these 24 hours.
He got. Hold on.
I did not know Juicy J.
Let me start some quick stats with you. He got Oscar. He got Grammy with Katy Perry. He got Dance with Make Her Dance. He got all 3 6 catalog.
Who he's going against though? Who he go against?
The cops.
I'm saying whoever. Like
he said anybody. Apparently anybody.
That's it. We got it, y'all. Jay-Z versus Juicy J. There we go. The battle of the Jays. There we go.
That's the one.
That's the one.
If that versus takes place in the South, it's a long night for Jay. It's a long night for Jay.
I agree.
No, but
if that versus takes place below West Virginia, it's a long night for Jay.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. No, bring your ass back here, motherfucker.
Stop
doing that
Stacks.
shit.
I sent it. Didn't I send
What's
that shit
happening?
to y'all? Where it should somebody said Jay-Z versus Beyonce?
I saw that.
They never had a female go against a guy, right?
Yeah, Alicia Keys and John Legend.
Oh, that don't count. They was high.
But still, girl versus the guy.
but hold up. So, location does make a point. Because
yeah, it does. It does matter.
It does help because Boosie. I want to say something crazy. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy.
Boosie,
you're not crazy. That's what you gonna say.
If Jay-Z go against Boosie Badass and Charleston, Jay-Z loses.
Absolutely.
Jay-Z loses.
Absolutely. 1000%.
If Boosie Badass go against Jay and Charleston in the verse.
Why are we talking about this, man? Why?
I have no idea. Get your friend, Stacks. Get your friend. Get your friend. Boosie gonna be here in Charlotte for New Year's Eve, and I'm staying right in the house.
I said,
So y'all really think that there's
Atlanta,
nobody in the industry that could go against Jay-Z?
Ain't nobody
well, we said earlier that Kanye may actually be like a real legitimate match.
He'll smoke his boots.
Yeah, Ye might be a real match, and that is very true. Because Missy's another one I want to see. I want to see Missy do whomever.
The will beat Jay in Charleston.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Boosie got 20 songs, Merv.
Yes.
In Charleston, listen what I'm saying. In Charleston, South Carolina, Boosie Badass is damn near God.
Hey, you know
in Charleston, South Carolina, Boosie Badass is damn near God.
Merv talking out of both sides of his head where he's saying that's not the versus format. But if the shit's in Charleston, then that changes fucking everything. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't hear that bullshit.
We just established that location matters.
I don't care. I don't care. You sound crazy. You sound fucking crazy.
Talk to some locals from Charleston, nigga.
We just concluded that the location matters.
All of y'all in Charleston will be here in Charlotte for New Year's Eve because Boosie gonna be here for New Year's Eve.
Like I'm
gonna be in my house. I refuse to
talk to a lot of fucking
people.
It was that.
Yep. Most time when I say shit, it's not coming from me. It's coming from people that I talk with and their opinions, their experiences. I'm telling you, look, the niggas in Charleston, the niggas in Charleston consider Boosie Badass is almost like a god.
Yeah, he travels heavy.
If there's a concert, if there's two concerts,
I'm not denying that. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't think it's important at all. I'm not denying that at all.
Verses. What the fuck you talking about? The topic right now is verses. We talking about different kind of verses. How the fuck is not? How the fuck is not relevant?
Earlier, Merv, you were talking about this is the criteria. Now you're trying to say, what if it's in Charleston? That changes everything.
See, this is why New York fell off.
I got a question.
Watch your mouth, SK.
Let's say they just did.
Let's say they just did. You have a conversation. You want to have a conversation or not?
Let's say they
this is why New York fell off. This New York think we better than everybody else, looking down on everybody else, culture, everybody else. This is why New York fell off.
Watch your mouth. You're talking nasty.
I'm getting fat.
Let's say they did.
That New York arrogance buried y'all.
Let's say they did a versus the way that Jay-Z way, right? And they fade to black. And the verses, there was no video, only audio. And people had to actually listen to the lyrics. Because a lot of people are visual. But it's fade to black, and you got to sit down and listen to the lyrics. Who would go up against Jay-Z?
If you're going to just play songs, I think that makes Jay susceptible to a lot of people then. Because in a versus, performance and reaction is a lot. And I think Jay will generate a large reaction based on his performance. But we just playing songs, like I think Drake could see Jay on just playing songs out. Just play the song. But I'll tell you this, in a one-on-one matchup with performances, I don't like Jake's chances because Drake doesn't perform well. So just playing a song, I think that hampers Jay, if that makes any sense.
Well, I said fade. The reason I said fade back is because Jay-Z's not a performer.
He's not a performer.
Jay's a dope performer.
He's visually, he just really just be standing there walking up and down the stage. That's why I said fade to black.
But apparently, according to Sean and Tina, he's not a fucking performer.
So they'll be there. They'll be there. They're rapping their lyrics, but there's no visual.
Not a fucking
performer. I understand what you're saying. I think Jay has a crazy stage presence. Like when Jay on stage is like shit, like that dude's on stage and like he don't do much, but everything he does is like you feel it. Like damn, that's Jay on stage.
Everything he does is magnified.
Yeah. Like Drake, like quiet as it's kept.
He's not a performer.
Quiet as it's kept.
He's not.
Drake is a below average stage performer.
Big.
Right. He does
not even up top. Because I seen him here in Charlotte, the 444 VIP, and them people was going bonkers.
I mean, because they were coming to see.
That's that's Michael Jackson's a performer. That motherfucker performed. Jay-Z just walks back and forth. People just worship him as a god.
If you remember about Michael Jackson,
all back and forth. They all do that.
A god to me. So that I just don't see what people see. That's why
I remember when Michael Jackson used to perform. Michael Jackson would step on the stage and just stand there for like 5 minutes, and people would just like pass out and go crazy.
Pass out, yeah.
So,
but y'all bring
that type of performance. Like Jay step on the stage, everybody's going crazy. He's gonna stand there. And everybody's gonna lose their mind.
Jay-Z don't got a match, but Michael Jackson got a match.
Michael Jackson has a match.
Michael Jackson match.
Yeah, they said Prince.
Michael Jackson would get, let me tell you so. Michael Jackson would get Prince the fuck up out the paint so hard.
No, I got Mike in that, but everybody puts them together. But I definitely got Mike in the first.
You kind of have to. So check it. Y'all bring that up, right? So not to go off. I know about to wrap this thing up pretty soon. Not to go off another tangent, but Jay did say another thing in that little interview or whatever he had. He said that Beyonce is beating out Michael Jackson because she did
his wife.
No, hold on.
I don't think that's what he said.
He said that.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
I didn't. I read that comment. I didn't read it as him saying that.
Yes, he did.
He's like, she gonna hate me for saying this.
She's gonna hate me for saying this. But Beyonce
check that before I respond.
It's an evolution. She's a high evolution of Michael Jackson.
I'm down Jay-Z, but Jay-Z out his right ass mind.
I don't think he was saying
every woman on the planet is outperforming.
I don't think he was saying
Michael Jackson.
I don't think he was saying Beyonce
out in concerts. Fuck no.
Because he referenced Coachella. Because he referenced Coachella. He said Beyonce did Coachella. I'm like, dude, Michael Jackson did Motown 25.
Budapest.
Listen.
Michael Jackson.
I got that Budapest concert on VHS. Before there was Astro World, there was Budapest. Okay,
people was
Budapest passing out like crazy.
Motown 25 when he broke out the moon.
Oh my god!
Ooh, I remember that one too.
It's people today that said Rihanna will beat Beyonce. So what's Jay-Z talking about?
I would give Rihanna a fair shot in that.
I would say like this.
I was in
Beijing, China.
And I would say that too.
I was in Beijing, China with Asian girl, with Chinese girl as my tour guide. I made a comment about Beyonce music. She didn't know who Beyonce was. All right. I was like, you don't know who Beyonce is? She was like, who's that type of thing? But riding in the car, Michael Jackson Thriller came on, and me and her both were singing Thriller, doing the dance stuff. So that should tell you right there who's who in this. Michael Jackson is one of the 3 most famous people ever to walk the earth. Jesus, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. Those are the 3 most famous people that ever exist on planet Earth.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching tonight. It's been a great show. We appreciate y'all for staying with us. It's my cue.
And SK, I didn't agree with much of shit you said tonight, but I agree with that shit.
Those are the 3 most famous people that ever walk planet Earth. Jesus, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson.
This is what Jay. I pulled it up. This is what he said. He said B's gonna be mad at me for saying this, but Michael Jackson never had a Coachella. She's an evolution of him because she watched him at 9 years old, and the kids are the same. What the fuck is he talking about?
What is
Coachella? When he said that Beyonce will outperform him.
What is a Coachella? I didn't know Coachella was 5
But
years ago.
he said Beyonce is evolution of MJ, which I would agree with. I would agree with.
I can't agree with that. No.
The reason why I say that is because if you look at how the crowds that Michael Jackson brought, right? The crowds that he brought, no matter where he was, he brought an easy 250, 300,000 people in the state.
And paramedics would show up. Yes. Motherfuckers was passing out.
Yes. Wait, people passed out for Beyonce? It had to be taken off in stretches and shit?
Not like Michael Jackson.
Not like MJ.
Not like MJ.
Not like MJ.
That's a different pass out.
But the crowd that the Coachella crowd, I mean, even before Beyonce, Coachella crowd was big. But the Baychella crowd was really, really big. So I could see it still wasn't bigger than Budapest. I'm sorry, Jay.
Plus, Michael got men and women
and kids
equally.
Is Coachella even the biggest concert in like America?
Bananas.
Yeah. But is Coachella even the biggest thing in?
It's huge, but you're not going to downplay Motown 25 or y'all Google Budapest Michael Jackson.
Go put up Motown 25.
I mean, I'll Google that shit when we get out. Go to fucking
Here's the thing. She's not even leapfrogging Janet Jackson performance.
I don't know about that. I don't know either way. All I can tell you is this. I see people at Michael Jackson concert crying, like literally crying tears out their eyes, like boo-hoo crying, watching it
like wow. And I wasn't at the concert physically.
Listen, concert, I got that on VHS. Let me tell you something. That concert is bananas.
I cried like a newborn baby.
I see more men listening to Janet Jackson than listening to Beyonce.
Yes.
I ain't go that far. I absolutely still sing
but
Me,
I know
Myself,
some
and I.
dudes that know Beyonce songs. Like,
I sing Me, Myself, and I like
men
all the time.
And would go to a Janet concert before they go to a Beyonce concert.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, but Janet was here in Charlotte, and the arena that she was in was not even 1,000 people.
Yeah.
She was at a Janet Jackson, big old Janet Jackson, this huge star was at a small ass arena. It was less than. It wasn't even. Well, it was most of it was outside, so it was like an outside park concert.
I really feel like Beyonce
Janet Jackson did not come to Charlotte and hit the Spectrum Center. She would not have sold it out.
I feel like Beyonce's overrated.
Hold on, I can't. I mean, Beyonce can't see Michael Jackson, but I'm not gonna sell Beyonce short. Beyonce sold out Williams-Bright Stadium, so I mean, that's 84,000.
Jay-Z though, right? You talking about that time when both of them came?
It was the Carters. So
it was the Carters together. Yeah, I thought it was Beyonce and Jay-Z was there.
But Beyonce could sell out.
That was on the Rent Tour
stadiums.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Then what is Rihanna?
She could do it too. She could sell out stadiums too.
And she don't need
Who got more hits between her and Beyonce?
Beyonce probably because she do more work.
I would only say Beyonce by numbers because she still puts stuff out. Rihanna stopped putting stuff out, but
she's a billionaire.
I mean, so is Beyonce.
Beyonce not a billionaire.
Beyonce, yeah.
Yeah, there was Beyonce's a billionaire.
She's a billionaire.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she definitely is.
Are you including Jay-Z?
No, she's definitely a billionaire.
By herself?
Jay-Z ain't become a billionaire until he got with Beyonce either, so let's stop. But they both. But what's better than one billionaire? Two.
Beyonce not a billionaire.
They could go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Two.
Cut it out. He's not a billionaire. Cut it out.
We're not doing Beyonce like that.
People hate Beyonce for
they do.
For no reason. I don't know why, but
she is very unproblematic. She don't be bothered.
No. Facts. People don't hate Beyonce. Beyonce is like LeBron James. People don't hate Beyonce. People hate the fucking Beehive. The Beehive be on some dumb shit.
Yeah, y'all crazy.
Like that time that they shut down, they tried to get what's the rapper a restaurant they tried to get shut down from Miami. Trick Daddy. Because Trick Daddy said something bad about Beyonce, they started doing bad reviews, trying to get the whole restaurant shut down. The Beehive, they never ate there, but they're gonna put reviews up talking about trashing the place and never even fucking ate there.
That means you watch your mouth.
Let me ask you this: Can Beyonce sing?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can.
Yes, she can.
Yeah.
You have motherfuckers out there that says Beyonce can't sing.
Oh, she's not the best.
Yeah, she can sing
at all.
Yeah,
yeah. When you compare,
nowhere near the top.
When you compare her to like pure singers, no, but she's all around. When you compare all around, she was the best motherfucker out there.
Package, vocally alone, no.
Yeah, we wrapping this shit up yet? Let's do this.
She's not even the prettiest motherfucker. So
she's really not.
She's not, but that goddamn Case put her on the map.
She don't got the best body.
When she put that goddamn song, Could We Be Happily Ever After? In that damn video, ever since that video, Beyonce became my eye candy.
She wasn't even my favorite in Destiny's Child.
Before that video, she wasn't the best girl in the group. That video put her on the map.
Really?
That video put her on the map.
I thought it was You Owe Me. She was in that You Owe Me with Nas.
Nah, that goddamn. Oh, here we go. No, nigga. It was
you gotta go back.
Go back and look at Kate's video, Happily Ever After. Some fucking Nas, you owe me. Shut up.
You wasn't in the video.
No, nigga, no. You just trying to figure out a way to put Nas in this shit, man.
He was in the You Owe Me video.
You want to keep it a buck.
It was Case Happily Ever After video that put Beyonce on the map as eye candy.
Oh, okay.
She was in somebody else's video, wasn't she?
She was in Silk the Stalker.
On the map. Actress.
She was in Silk the Stalker video. Just
I knew she was in somebody else's video.
Yeah, she was in Silk the Shocker, Case.
Nah, Case put her on the map.
That was Destiny Child's first appearance.
Happily Ever After. Trust me.
She's in 2 Nas videos.
That's a little music history for y'all. Destiny Child's first appearance was in Silk the Stalker's video. Just Be Straight.
Who was Silk the Shocker?
Yeah, I would never know that shit.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I don't think Silk the Shocker even know that.
People always telling me you're a hustler.
Silk the Shocker and Juicy J can go at each other in the verse.
Don't insult.
Best 5 songs.
No.
That was 1998. Silk
the Shocker and Nas can go to verses outside New York.
Shit. Silk the Shocker can't even go up against himself. He ain't got 2 songs.
Real quick, do y'all think it was a setup? Like, Jay-Z ain't speak all this time. Now he finally speaking on it. You think there's something that's coming behind it?
It wouldn't surprise me because he's business savvy.
He's not going to do it. This is not versus format is not big enough for Jay-Z, man. Jay-Z,
it don't got to be versus. Do you think he got something cooking up that he finally spoke on it?
He's done it all. He's done the Jay-Z and Friends thing a couple of times. He's done those type of things. I think he was just talking. He was in the in that chat room and he was asked a question about verses and it came up. And I think he just spoke on it. He just answered the question, I think, from Alicia Keys. He just answered that question. And it caught fire because people wanted to hear him talk about verses. He never talked about verses at all until because he mentioned it or acknowledged it, that's why they're all up on it. Swizz and Timbaland trying to get Jay-Z to do it for a while now. Him and Nas, they're not gonna do verses. They're not. At this part of their career, they're not gonna
Thank you. Or Nas, thank you.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty dope that he was even on Clubhouse talking like that.
Yeah. That's like 3 Stacks. 3 Stacks will never like rap again. You know what I mean? He's gonna do flukes in the park and shit like that.
Yeah.
And
that's all he's gonna do. Yeah,
that's all he's
you're right.
And you guys
no, you know what? I lie. There was an interview recently done by somebody said 3 Stacks was in the studio talking about doing the album. Like I did read that not that long ago.
There's a rumor that him and Big Boy doing something.
There is a rumor that he's getting in the back of he has an itch to rap again.
There's a rumor about that.
Yeah, I believe that when I see it.
But, man, I'm not gonna hold my breath now, but I'm saying like there's still a prayer out there for it to happen.
The good thing about it is OJ the Juice Man still got music coming out, so you still be good. That's enough.
OJ the Juice Man, that's a tough 5 for Nas.
Shit.
What Nas gonna do when OJ play Make It Trap A? What Nas gonna do?
Absolutely nothing. He won't
take
even
his
show
L.
up. He won't even
take
show
his
up.
L.
He won't even
take his
show up.
L.
OJ the Juice Man can't beat Jungle. He can't beat Nas' brother Jungle.
Yeah.
The Jungle played that verse of Uchiwala. He not even beating that.
Man. After Nas played the Message, I'll Rule the World, Ether, and they shooting, I can go to bed then. All right. I heard them folks songs.
Yeah.
Let me get up here before you do one mic. Let me go to bed.
Always did the Juice Man get inside the building. I'm going to bed. Like, all right, I'm
Matter
good.
of fact, I want to go to sleep early tonight. Play one mic so I can go to bed.
OJ the Juice Man come in the building. I'm going to bed. Like, all right, I'm good. I ain't got to come on stage. I'm good.
That's funny.
Oh,
man. Let's wrap this thing up, man. SK came on here and show his ass.
I'll be telling the truth, man.
Like old boy said on Django, you come in here and show your ass.
Hey, man, I'll be telling the truth, man. I just think facts, man. I keep an honest dialogue, man.
That's the Atlanta truth, man.
I'm keeping the truth. Like you know, Drake is my boy. But yeah. I told you, I made a post. Merv seen the post I made. I said, look, if this was like a fight, like when Floyd was gonna fight Pacquiao, been for like 5 years, Floyd wouldn't touch Pacquiao, right? Like, hey, that ain't what you need right there. If I was in Drake's corner and Ye came with Drake to buy verses, I'd like Drake, hey, chill, man. Hey, no. Hey, we good. That's too risky for us right now, man.
Yeah, but even to that point, SK Drake did the right thing in that concert, man. He did the.
No, it was Kanye concert featuring Drake.
Right.
What I'm telling you is that though, seeing Kanye perform, like, hey Drake, I don't think you want that smoke for real. Like, nah, hey, chill out, man. Like, not saying he couldn't win. I'm like, hey, nah, he could. Mm-mm. He could. There's a path that exists that he could win, but I think it's like, nah, it's too risky for you. Chill.
That's a risk. That's a big risk.
Just chill.
Yeah, Jay need to chill too. He don't be to beat Kanye.
I would love to see a Drake and Kendrick versus though.
That'd be a good
one. I would
love to see. Drake will smoke Kendrick boots.
I would pay my money and attend that and be in front row. Where Drake
Kendrick boots. Easy.
I would dress up like a Drake with a Drake fat head on, like the little bodysuit. I would dress up in front row, cheering for that happen.
He was smoke Kendrick boots, man. In LA.
In LA.
No problem.
On Crenshaw.
Yo, let's wrap this thing up, Merv.
All right, man. We're gonna let SK give his partying shots first for your little wrap-up, your synopsis.
Hey man, first of all, I want everybody to be blessed, have a safe, prosperous holidays, embrace your loved ones. And last thing I always say is, two rights will make a wrong. Never mind. I ain't gonna use that. I ain't gonna use that one.
If you fool me once, you fool me. If you fool me once, you can't fool me again.
Well, it really goes, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights make a left. Out.
What? That's Atlanta. Atlanta. Georgia stand up. Yeah.
Not Georgia stand up. No.
Goodness gracious. Sheesh.
What?
I don't know. Ain't that your friend, Merv?
Yeah, that was weird. That's that Georgia stuff.
What the? All right. What? Nigga, I don't understand that shit, but 3. All right. Well, I'll have to ask that nigga offline. I don't know what the fuck that means, but the fucking say 3 rights make a left.
Yeah,
3 lefts make a right.
Yeah.
3 lefts make a right?
Yeah, from your starting point, if you make 3 lefts, you end up back at your starting point. If you made a right, and if you made 3 lefts, you'll be at the same spot.
He said
3 lefts make a right.
He said 3 lefts make a right. I thought he said 3 rights make a left.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh.
Either way, it's a box.
Yeah,
that part.
Okay. Whatever. Tina, Go ahead with your party and shots.
Hey y'all, bye y'all. I'm sick as hell, but I tried to get on here, but I miss y'all. I ain't been hard. I can tell you here on a minute. Like so, huh?
That's how I could tell because you was able to elevate your voice like normal when you try to make a point. You were still trying to, but it couldn't.
I feel like somebody's sitting on my face.
The motherfucker come out.
Hey.
Yeah, so I can tell you congested and all that. You got COVID?
No.
Whoa. Oh. What?
I got tested twice already in a week. So yeah, no.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. That shit running rapid.
You think?
Yeah.
Whatever this strand is different from the first one.
Marion is kicking ass.
Everybody getting this.
Sure is. Touch.
Yo, crazy.
Touch.
Hey,
don't make me laugh. I think my head's clogged because I can barely.
You probably got mononucleosis. You might have mononucleosis.
What?
You got the kissing sickness, the kissing disease, mononucleosis. That's what we got.
Easy.
Stats. Oh, that nigga just lit a cigarette while I told him to do a party and shots.
Good show. I'm good. That's all I got.
All right, that nigga tight. Becca,
what'd you say?
Nigga. He's a good show. That's all he got. That nigga tight. You ready to get off? Becca, my nigga. Becca's on the honorary nigga tonight.
Brooklyn, stand up. Nah, you know what? I didn't think that there would be anybody that could really beat Jay, but when we had that Ye conversation, I was like, wait a second, that might be a
you think, healthy, right? I was like, damn, he can really
healthy match. Yes, Kanye and Jay would be really good.
You're welcome.
Because I didn't even think about all the shit that he could do. Yeah, fuck Sean. Yeah, fuck Sean. But I didn't even think about all the shit this nigga produced for Jay, where it may be kind of like this nigga might could cheat. He really might could cheat.
Right.
He has an inside track. Yeah.
But that's it. You know, I want to see Jay in the verses, but if he don't, I don't think he's gonna ever do one. If he does, I would be shocked. It don't matter who he goes against. I would just be happy for him to do a verses. I don't think he's gonna do one. But if it really was to be a good honorary match, like it would have to be Ye, because I don't think anybody else would really. It's more of a sweep. I think Ye could really give Jay a run for his money.
They put pressure on him.
Yeah. First of all, like Jay said, if you shoot me, you famous. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. What a nigga to do? So it's almost like the verse. He can't go against nobody too low, because be like, yo, Jay, what the fuck you doing? You know better than that,
right?
And he can't really risk going against somebody that may have an outside shot, because if he do lose, like you kind of fuck your damn right now. Everybody can say that nigga can't be beat. So you fucking with your aura.
Are we doing party shots or we starting a whole new pod?
Huh?
Are we doing party shots or we starting a whole new fucking pod?
What are you talking about?
Nigga, you said party shots is like you're trying to pod again.
I'm not trying to party, yo. I don't know what's wrong that night, but yeah. So only person if Jay does actually do a verse, I think it'll be Beyonce for the strict of yo, we getting money together. Y'all come see me battle my wife, husband-wife versus, where nobody lose, nobody win, but them motherfuckers get paid, and you got your beehives, and you got your Jay diehards that's gonna be in that motherfucker. That's the only person I see him do a versus with, but it'll be on some fun. It'll be on some we all family shit.
Yep, that would be a good one.
They can't perform together though.
No, they're gonna get each other.
Gotta be on some type of rule.
It'll be on some fun shit though.
Mm-hmm.
Sean.
Yo, man. Yeah, good show tonight, man. I'm glad I was able to hop back on. Happy holidays. Good pod. I'm sure that you're going to hear a lot more conversation around what Jay said, and we're never going to get the verses. So, you know, that's what it is. But yeah, good show tonight, man. Hopefully I can be around a bit more on the pods. But yeah, good show.
All right. Oh, real quick, Sean, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Belly.
Nigga, are you really fucking serious right now? Fucking purpose.
Because I can't. Right now? I can't ask next week.
No, we're wrapping it. You know what? Fuck this. I'm out.
That's all you have to do, bro.
Belly's my favorite.
Tina, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Who?
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
I can't hear you. I'm deaf.
Christmas movie. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Right now, the only thing that could come to my head is This Christmas.
Okay.
But I think it's the one where the boy stuck his tongue on the thing.
That's Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
That's my favorite Christmas Story.
Favorite.
No, I got it. Was it called Scrooge? What's the dude from Ghostbusters and he had to go and see all the ghosts came to him from back in the day.
But I know you're talking about.
It's called Scrooge, right?
Becca.
What?
That's called Scrooge.
I don't know that one. I'm not sure about that one.
All right. But a lot of people should it was Christmas Story. I meant to ask that earlier, but I can't ask it next week because Christmas will be gone. So that's why mine is National Lampoon Vacation.
I forgot that was Christmas.
Yeah, mine's National Vacation.
I don't watch Christmas movies, man. I don't watch Christmas movies. I don't watch Christmas movies, to be honest.
Oh, you a Scrooge nigga. All right, got you.
I'm not Scrooge. I think they all kind of corny, to be honest.
Even The Preacher's Wife, that was good. I liked it.
I ain't like, I can't Preacher's Wife. If I'm going black, I'm going Best Man Holiday.
Hey, but real talk.
I forgot about that one.
If I go black, I'm going Best Man Holiday.
I won't watch that neither. That's kind of sad, kind of morbid. Real talk.
Me.
Like I used to always watch Jesus of Nazareth during this time of the year. My grandmother, we used to always watch Jesus of Nazareth. It came like old joint.
I'm glad. I'm so glad you mentioned your grandmother like immediately because I was about to go in and say you capping, but when you say grandmother,
no, that was like our tradition. Like every year, that was our tradition. Every year we will watch.
Okay.
God bless the dead. We will watch Jesus of Nazareth. Yeah. During Christmas
I got
time.
you.
Yeah.
All right, so Sean, you still your partying shots?
I think I did. Yeah, Nas still. I think Nas will still get Jay in the verses. For those like who really know hip hop, get at me. We'll talk about it. But yeah, Jay is not smoking Nas boots in the verses. Not in New York. Not at all. You'd be amazed how much love Nas actually get in New York from the purists. Those who are coming to that performance, they'll be purists and they will show him love. I promise you. I've been to several Nas concerts, and the love that he gets in those concerts is ridiculous. It's out of this world. When people are actually like literally rapping his lyrics bar for bar, and damn near passing out and shit. He'll give Jay a run for his money in the verses, and Jay knows that. But Nas not gonna respond because we don't do that. You know what I mean? We don't do that. We lay low, man. We let everybody else talk.
We lay low.
We nigga. We.
Yeah, you know. We lay low, man. Bravehearts.
Mel Gibson.
You know what I mean, man. Wrap this thing up, man. I'm about to hop off.
All right. Monkey see, monkey do, nigga.
But that's a dope sweater, though, man. Real talk. That's a dope sweater, man.
I appreciate it, man. I just like it, man. Illmatic.
Yeah, man.
A little hoodie and shit. They got
I don't know what Becca got on.
They don't have a hoodie, but got the pockets and shit, man. Like, those
are the right ones, though. That's the right one. That's the right one. That's the style now.
So, yeah. Yo, good show. Hey, good show. I knew once we started the version shit, that shit was going to take take its own course.
2 hours.
Yeah. But because I had several other topics to talk about. But as soon as SK came on, I was like, yo, we're going to go ahead and jump in that because I know that shit was going to take take its own course. And we could have kept going. But I wasn't going to talk about that because normally you said it for money, but it was trending so hard today on social media. Like, we ain't had no choice but to talk about that shit tonight.
Not at all.
No choice at all. But I enjoyed the different perspectives I got from everybody. Good show tonight. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate coming on. We gotta bring SK. I'm gonna start bringing SK on this motherfucker more often because SK last time SK got stack skin, and today SK got your goddamn skin. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit, nigga. You
not really.
Yes, he did.
Not yes, really. His hip hop awareness is beneath mine. Is
yeah. You can say what you want, nigga. I saw your reaction, nigga. The ball. You know how I say the ball don't lie. The body don't lie. The body don't lie, nigga. Your whole body was like, this nigga got one more goddamn time to say this shit about Nas. I'm cooking this motherfucking monitor.
Anybody who thinks that anybody who puts OJ the Juice Man in their top 5, man. I end the conversation.
OJ in the top 5. You just say versus wise, man.
Exactly. Anyone who says OJ the Juice Man, anyone who says OJ the Juice Man in any capacity around hip hop about verses, I tune them out. I have no more conversation with them about hip hop.
Whatever.
We can talk about everything else.
When motherfuckers disagree, that's when we pardon. And the motherfucker, the first time he had Stacks pardon, and the night he had your ass pardon.
He really did. He had Stacks pardon too.
I'll start bringing that nigga on more. Because niggas pardon.
His hip hop knowledge is inconsequential to mine. So nah.
Did he just use SAT word?
He did. He did. That is an SAT word. It sure is.
Hey, but yo, good show tonight. Sean, go ahead. You have been here a while, so you need to catch up. Go ahead, take us on with the shout outs, all that shit, man. You've been here like a fucking month and a half, nigga.
Shut up, man. Relax. Shout out to Facebook Live. Shout out to Bobby Blackjack TV channel 199. Shout out to all of our homies on the front end, behind the scenes, on the front line.
Last time he did, nigga.
Shout out to
the first time he came on, nigga.
Shout out to Mark out there robbing people for Christmas gifts right about now in Philly. Shout out to Mile High Radio for representing as well. And shout out to all of you who watched us tonight, who stuck with us. Thank you so much. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff and everything in between. We'll be back next week with more shows. We're gonna do like the end of the year wrap ups. On Monday, we're gonna kick everything off with the hip hop end of the year wrap up and the culture trends end of the year wrap up. So we're hoping that everybody can hop on that show with us for Monday. Tuesday, Merv, Tayson going to come back with the end of the year review of the movies and TV shows. And you guys across the head with that. And then we're going to wrap everything up on next Wednesday as well with another end of the year wrap up of all things included. So we have a full slate next week, and hope y'all can come and kick it with us as well. And thank you. God bless and good night.
Hold up, Becca. I know Tina be too early for you, but if you want to come on Tuesday, have you been watching them real hip hop ladies reality shit all year, and you want to come and do a cameo segment of your review on that, you'll come on.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I'll send out the nomenclature for Monday's show.
What the
Hey, that nigga just prepared to get smart, y'all.
I'm in the zone right now.
Got smart, y'all.
I'm in the zone right now.
You've been reading books.
That's why you was away. You was in for the semester, nigga.
He was going to get his GED.
That nigga skin glowing and everything.
You know what I mean? I sent out the nomenclature on the show for Monday.
He put a little weight on in his face. Y'all don't see that shit?
Oh shit!
He's pregnant.
That nigga eating the goddamn cafeteria food and shit.
Yo,
I know what nomenclature means.
Talk to him, Stacks. I'm gonna send the nomenclature for the show on Monday, and y'all can check it out if y'all want to hop on. Mark might be out there, I don't know, but yeah.
Hey, Mark got Christmas-itis or holiday-itis. What do you call that shit? That nigga been trying to work all month.
Yeah,
trying to work all month.
Yeah, Mark can hold me down like I thought he would, but it's all good. I'm back for right now, so we'll make it happen. Shout out to Stacks. Shout out to Stacks. We've been in Atlanta for the last couple of days. I'm sure he's crazy tired right now, but we got some work out there. So shout out to the homie Stacks, and shout out to Tayson as well. And that's it. We done. Peace.
And Nick J and Mel, and I think that's it.
Yeah,
Sam, Trey,
Trey,
all of our regulars in the comments. We really appreciate y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
SK, yeah, everybody.
Sam came through on Sunday with some knowledge. I was like, girl, trying to get her back on
She
camera.
a whole Google. I told you.
Sam is a business.
She really is. She the only one that be. She the one that be getting my fucking riddles right.
She do. Sam do be getting the riddles. I be getting none of them.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, Sean. I don't want to be like I'm starting to pod again.
Wow. We're done.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Yo, peace. You gonna